All right, Ray, once again, we are live on YouTube's.
Hey, everybody!
Hey, hi up there. And again, I have a blessed Independence Day for my fellow USA Americans as we expelled those naughty Brits way back when,
Oh
240
yeah,
some years ago.
kick them right out.
Yeah, we took care of them real nice. Well, our the
Our
previous
forefathers.
yeah, forefathers. Yeah, the previous guys who were like the cool dudes, right? Um, welcome to what's in the comic box, Greyman. If you're seeing this, we don't mean you, okay? Necessarily,
Right.
you're cool. Yeah, don't kick us off, cover slingers, as we said that. Um, so yeah, here we are, fourth Independence Day weekend. I know Ray's got some. Obviously, look at his background. He's ready. He's patriotic. I got a
Boom,
few
boom, boom,
things.
boom, boom.
I got a few things to show. This week, yesterday, Ray, the ex editor in chief from Marvel named Jim Shooter passed away.
Ah,
He was a big reason why Marvel Comics has survived during the direct market era. So I'm going to show some of his very early works, and we'll see if who else. I think Aaron's coming in here in a little bit. He's going to join us. Maybe Rob's going to join us. We'll see who else is going to be here. But yeah, otherwise, we'll show some patriotic stuff. I'm going to be on Gary B's on Friday showing the Bicentennial Banner books, but I'll show them here first so that
cool.
people will have a little, or at least most of them, so people will have a little preview of what to see. Now, who's in the chat, you ask? Well, you didn't ask, but I'm telling you anyway.
Hey, who's in the chat?
It's Scotty, our buddy Scotty from North Carolina. He's been waiting here, patiently waiting for me. Are we there yet? Forefathers. No, not America.
America.
Yeah. All right. So let's get going with our traditional opening act. None other than Rayman, the Independence Day man.
That's how hot it is in here. My ruler's sticking to my arm. We're having a heat wave again. 3 days in a row, 90-degree weather.
I wouldn't know anything about that, Ray. Wouldn't know anything about that.
You don't. You Southerners don't know nothing about heat.
I go outside. It's like a rainstorm, and it's not raining. It's like sweat coming down on me.
Yeah. Hey, seeing Independence Day is almost here. I gotta show covers that are red, white, and blue. Something that I
that
picked
works.
out. Freedom Fighters #2.
All right. If you take a bath, you wouldn't be so sticky. He probably did, and then he sweated again. Yeah,
I did.
That's the way it works, man.
And hey, Uncle, look, you're on a comic book.
Ooh.
#5 with Uncle Sam.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a little misunderstanding there with Wonder Woman.
With Wonder Woman, who is also red, white, and blue.
It was also red, white, and blue, correct.
Yeah. Freedom Fighters #10.
Yeah. Phantom Lady, who is not red, white, and blue, but she was part of
Freedom. She's yellow. And she's got cleavage.
Ah.
Freedom Fighters #6, and I'm out of order again.
I was gonna say, what happened there?
Kate, I don't know. Linda must have been in this box.
Oh yeah, let's blame it on the wife. There we go.
Oh, we're gonna blame it on the wife.
Yeah.
And #11.
Oh yeah.
That's all the Freedom Fighters that I got.
Yeah, I think I got one or two off you at some point.
Marvel Premiere #30, Liberty of the Legion.
Yay, Liberty Legion. Nice.
Red, white, and blue.
Yep. Kind of a spin-off of the Invaders there.
And also red, white, and blue is Evel Knievel.
Oh, that's a good one right there. Yeah. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, buddy. Welcome. Come on whenever you're ready.
Okay, we got the Mighty Crusaders #5.
Yep. I used that one on Paratrooper Week, or I think
Yeah, Parachute Week,
Parachute.
which I missed.
That's right. Or else you would have won.
Missed that one. Uh, Mighty Crusaders number one.
Yeah, that's
Thank
it.
you,
Number one.
Roger.
I was gonna say I sent you that one.
Yeah, thank you, Roger.
You're welcome. You're
Now
welcome.
wait a minute, wait a minute. That's I don't even know what number that. Oh, number 5. So this is number 1.
That's number one. Yep.
So that came before this.
Yes. Correct.
Oh yeah, 1965 and 1966.
Yeah.
Out of order again.
Oh, figure that. That never happens to you, Ray.
Oh, wait a minute. We have another number 1.
Yeah, that's the '70s series. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's okay.
Mighty Crusaders number 4.
Yeah. It's Red Circle. Then they changed to RT Adventure.
Red Circle, and now here's the Archie series.
Mm-hmm. They
Number 6.
changed their mind at some point for the imprint there.
Number 11.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're back to Red Circle, which I'm out of order again. Number 5.
Oh yeah, the Jaguar.
The Jaguar.
The Jaguar.
Where are you? Red Circle number 4. Red Circle number 5. Now we're back in order.
Now we're back in order. All right.
No, we're not. This is number 10.
You're putting them in order as you show them. That's
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
11, 10. Okay. That was it for that. Now we got Shield number 1.
yeah, man.
2 of those.
2 of those. Yeah, I think you sent me one too. So you had 3 at some point.
I had 3 of them at one time.
A Jaguar are in British English. A Jaguar.
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 You are. Number 2.
Jaguar. Yeah, I like the little film strip around it. That's pretty cool.
I know. That's cool.
Hey, Jacob. Welcome.
Number 3.
Great to see you here, my friend.
2 of those.
2 of those. Yeah, I think you sent me one of those too.
Yep. So I had 3 of those at one time.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Kenneth, welcome. Hello to you as well.
The original Shields number 1.
Yeah, there were 2 shields, Lancelot Strong and the original shield. Yeah.
2 of those.
Whoa. I don't remember if you sent me one of those or not. But I read the other one. I do remember for sure.
All right. Number 2. 2 of those.
2 of those. I see a pattern, Ray.
That would not work for a cover swingers, right?
It might. It might. You could spin a little story there,
Who's the boss? The guy that's driving.
Yeah, there you go.
Number 3.
Cool. I think you did send me that one too.
All right, because I only have one of those.
Yeah, but I think you used to have 2. Yeah, that looks familiar that you sent it to me.
Impact Shield number 1.
Yeah, that's when DC took them over. Yep.
2 of those.
Yeah, Greyman likes those impacts. Got my ID. All right.
Red, white, and blue. And number 10.
Mm-hmm. The next theme is organized crime, Scotty.
Organized crime.
Yeah, which is organizational crime, right? So.
And we got a nice Dave Stevens, the Rocketeer, holding the American flag.
Hey, nice one. I do have that one as well. Yes. Yeah, the Comet was a favorite of mine too. Not the Impact one necessarily, but so IRS covers. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. We
That's more
have
like legal crime, I suppose. But
King Size Annual Invaders #1.
hey, that's right. That's a Schomburg cover. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Captain America, red, white, and blue. #2.
Uh-huh.
2 of those.
2 of those. Yeah, yeah.
#3.
Nice. I just pulled one of mine because I'm working on the Marvel Value Stamp videos,
Mm-hmm.
and so I pulled a few of those invaders out and I read them.
5.
Yeah, Koibi cover, I think.
Yep, it is.
All right.
Kirby. They got Kirby. And #6.
Nice. I mean, I knew they weren't old because I bought them off the rack. Tat, welcome, buddy.
How's it going, guys?
It's going. How's it going?
Pretty good. Just been busy.
Oh,
#9.
we can't.
It's
We just figured you were loafing around, Tat. You know.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
good.
you know.
It's good not to see you.
It's good to hear you.
It's
Yeah,
good to hear you, though.
Oh, you mean this isn't No Faces?
You're
Just
you're
kidding.
you're about 3 or 4 years late for that. Boy.
Yeah. Well,
#10.
I loved every show you guys did, so it's all good.
Yeah, that was a cool. We'll
That
probably
was a
do a
great
reunion
show.
show soon here.
#11. 2 of those.
Nice.
Still Kirby.
More
Yeah,
Kobe.
I'm just not in my garage yet, so when I go in there, I'll turn on my camera.
Yeah, man, no worries. Good. Always good to see you.
12.
Oh,
Or hear
man.
you in this case.
2 of those.
These are some nice books.
Yeah, man. Remember this box, people.
Yep. Remember this box.
Kmart Zare 3-pack. Ah, okay, gotcha.
#13.
I did pick up a few at Kmart. I remember those 3-packs, but my bread and butter was 7-Eleven and the newsstand in downtown Miami.
#14. Lots
Would
of red,
be
white, and blue.
Crusaders.
Yep. Lots of
Yeah.
red, white, and blue.
Yeah, man.
#15.
Second
I
part
don't
of the
have one comic book that has any fireworks on it. None.
You know, I can't think of one offhand.
16.
I can't think of one offhand. So
I can't either.
yeah.
I don't
We
think
didn't
I
have
ever
some. They
seen
were
one.
abandoned to the naughty books they carried. Ah, gotcha.
17.
Those were behind the. I think they were behind the counter or whatever. You know,
18.
but I could be wrong. Those didn't interest me. I was a comic guy, so I was like, I didn't even like girls that much, you know, back then. So
19.
Uncle Adolf.
I get that. 20.
You got a good amount of these.
21. 2 of those.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, 2 different editions too. You had the direct and the newsstand.
Direct the newsstand. All roll. #22. 2 of those.
Yeah,
Definitely remember this box.
that's right. Hey, Donald, welcome, buddy.
I've
Been enjoying your Instagram post a lot. Keep it up.
23.
If Aaron was here, he'd be singing that Invader song, you know, he loves.
24.
So I just sung it for you, Aaron.
That might work.
Well, that's more like war, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, listen, I'm trying to save you because you know Bill and Gray are gonna tear it apart.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so you gotta think beforehand what you're gonna say. You know, because those guys are like vicious.
26. 2 of those.
Not that I
Kill
would.
Kane.
Not that I would be quiet either, but try to be nice about it.
Okay.
You're talking to
27.
me? You tagged me? Oh, I have to check my IG. Maybe I missed it. Oh, you're a
28.
Frank Robbins fan. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's definitely a Frank Robbins cover right there. I'm mezzo on Frank
29.
Robbins. All his people look sweaty and triple jointed to me.
30.
Was that Warlord? Okay, I'll check it out, Scotty. I apologize. I don't know what happened. I usually get a notification about those things. And there he is. We have him now, full face and everything.
Hey, Taps, good to see you.
Good to see you guys too. I got to stand for this show.
34.
Wow. Well, I'm honored.
I salute you.
Thank you, sir.
36.
Yeah, man, this really brings me back. I bought these off the rack. I remember those 35 centers so clearly.
37.
Yeah, because I remember when it moved to 35 cents, I was like, oh, you got that direct too. I used to be able to buy, 3 for $1 and then have like 5 cents left over for gum or whatever. And now the guy's telling me, oh, you got to give me 5 more cents. I'm like, hey, whoa.
38.
Aaron, there he is.
39.
Brother Gun.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Love you guys.
Hey, Aaron.
Invaders.
Oh, there you go.
There he is.
He was
We're
listening.
waiting. We're waiting for that.
Pillaging.
40. 2 of those.
Definitely check
Right,
out Aaron's video on his new music video, which was really cool.
Oh, I liked it. It's awesome.
I'd
Really
like to
cool.
share that minute-long Psychotronic Blues by Higgy Pop. I want to do that.
Sure, man. Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
41. 2 of those.
Invaders.
Nice. That's the last.
Oh
issue.
man, you know what I'm doing, Ray? I still have 2 areas that are chaotic. This room's no longer chaotic. Once I sort all that, then I'm going to pull out all my doubles like Ray did and figure out how I can work on my ASM run by getting rid of my all the copper and bronze I have doubles of now.
Nice. Number 1 and 2 of
Oh,
those.
the mini series. Nice. Jackson. What smart?
I will stop there.
Oh, okay, buddy.
All right, Ray.
Thanks so much. Love that stuff that you're showing. All right, so before I get to my patriotic stuff, Jim Shooter passed away. I think everybody knows at this point.
Yeah.
Who was, just a giant in the comic industry, and perhaps Marvel Comics would not even be around if he had not taken over right before the direct market phase and saved Marvel, because they were, mismanaged to say the least.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into the details of that, but I was a big fan of the Legion, and so when I saw that Jim Shooter was in the credits at Adventure Comics, I started researching it, and he indeed wrote, this is his first comic story in Adventure 346.
Wow.
Nice.
More than that, he actually, get this, he was 13 years old when he wrote this. Now, this 14 when it was published.
Wow.
Wow.
And it was a 2-part story. Get this. And he sent it into DC saying, this is a great story. This is gonna sell comics. And he created 4 new characters: Karate Kid, Princess Projectra, Feral Lad, and Nemesis Kid.
Wow.
And guess what? They bought it and they published it.
Nice.
That's number 346, 347. And beyond that, he actually drew the story, not in here, but when he submitted it. And so they used his breakdowns essentially.
Yeah, talk about making a splash, right, Roger?
Right? So can you imagine a 14-year-old kid was published here in DC Comics?
That's awesome.
That is the stuff of dreams, right? And he continued writing it for quite a while. 348. So you can imagine the talent that this kid had at this point.
Yeah.
When I read a lot of other comics, I'm like, they could learn a lot from 14-year-old Jim Shooter, because he wrote stories he wrote stories that had that were character driven, but yet you were very entertaining, and that's kind of a dichotomy in some senses. But 351.
That's amazing, Roger.
Yeah, man, he was very impressive. I met him back in the 90s. I think it was in Miami or maybe Orlando or something. And yeah, he was incredibly knowledgeable. He could tell you he was not quite Roy Thomas level, but he's up there. 353. That was
not quite Roy Thomas.
Not quite Roy Thomas level, but he was up there.
Yeah.
353 and 50. I put those out of order. Yeah.
He was a slugger afterwards, after he left Marvel too, right? Creating his own publishings and stuff.
Yep, he went had his own publishing company,
Defiant, and a couple
because, and he called it that because that's exactly what it was. He
got sued.
Yeah, he did, and he sued back too. 355 and 356.
Slugger.
That's what a slugger is, man. Just fights.
But it's a great loss because even he was in the convention circuit, and he was just a resource.
Yeah.
358, especially for those of us who grew up reading reading his comics that he wrote. He wrote a lot of good stories in the Avengers too, by the way, but also because he was also very forward thinking when it comes to the direct market and marketing Marvel Comics when they were, starting to fall flat.
Yeah, I grew up on the Jim Shooter era.
That was pretty good era, I thought. I'm going to show a few more. I'm not sure if he was still writing around this point. I think at this point maybe not. But definitely you should check this out just to see, the talent of a 13-year-old who just had the passion, for comics.
Yeah, those covers look really nice.
Yeah, those were, I think, mostly Kurt Swan, and then Neil Adams did the rest of them. But let's see what else we got here. Hey, how you doing? You're in Northern Vermont. What a beautiful area, by the way, Northern Vermont. Yeah, beautiful area. Vermont.
Go to Rutland.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
A lot of comic books in Rutland.
Yeah.
Okay, you got the lowdown now, there, Damien.
Yeah.
How's the fight going at the house, Tat?
Not bad. We took we took 2 huge loads to St. Vincent de Paul for donation. We were donating everything that we don't use anymore right now. I still got a lot more I got to donate. The kitchen's getting there. We got most of the stuff put away. We cooked for the first time on the stove. Excellent, man. I cooked the food up real quick.
Nice.
But the garage is still a mess.
Hey, you're making progress. All that matters. Hey, Russ.
Yeah. Hey, Russ. I got to wait for the weather to kind of cool down a little bit before I open my garage and just start pulling everything out and starting new,
Yeah. That's smart.
But
hey, Brett, welcome, buddy.
I do have a bunch of, this is a bad word, quarter books.
Uh-oh.
I got a huge slot there and there. I just don't know where to start, so I'll just start with this.
Plug my ears.
Okay.
Stop by putting them in my box.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I got a bunch of books for you, Ray, that I have to find. I got to find. So it'll probably be like almost a short box I'm sending to you. I got books for, of course, Brother Gun, which are right over there. I've been trying to keep those off the side.
He's got to pick those up in person, though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I picked this one up for a quarter, Evangeline and Glory. Foily.
Nice.
Foily goodness. Yeah, man.
Found a Witchblade, number 4.
25 cents.
Yeah, I'm with you, Scotty. I can't believe it either.
Yeah, all these
I've seen it, you guys. I've seen it. Actually went there and bought 25-cent comics.
I know. I believe Tat. I just when I say I don't believe it, I don't mean it like, oh, he's a liar. I mean,
I know.
That kind of thing.
I mean, I do hold on to my receipts a little bit, but
No, you don't have to. We believe
Oh,
you.
I know. Mercy, number 6.
Ooh, that's nice.
Mercy.
This is a new one, of course. Spawn, issues 364. I didn't pick this up for a quarter.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
want-
you're getting new books for a quarter too? Hold on a second.
Sometimes.
What
Lady Death.
blackmail material do you have over that comic shop owner?
Nothing.
Ooh, Lady Death.
Yeah, for a quarter.
Nice.
Dark Child number 5.
I saw when he bought a Hulk 181 out of a kid for a quarter, that kind of thing. I got a video on that one,
Yeah. I'm not sure the number on this one. It's on the back.
Nice.
The thing was too, when I was there just the other day, he was like, "Hey, I got a whole bunch of the Incredible Hercules, which is the series that started right after the Incredible Hulk when they killed him off, whatnot." And so this series kind of started, and he threw a whole bunch of those in there. So I pretty much got the whole run of that. But it's this is 141.
I'm a doubting Jackson. We need to see the receipt. Don't listen to this. Yeah, I know you guys were there.
Yep.
138.
Damien and I divided up the Wonder Woman comics because they weren't quarter bins though. Nice,
man. You guys, I like the way you guys did it. Like, nah, we won't like fight for it. We'll just
134.
One guy came before us with a fell swoop, though. It was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I knew I didn't have to bring a fire extinguisher when I met up with my bros. I didn't have to bring one. I knew my bros would be more like, "Hey, if you don't have that, take it." Or, "Hey, I need that." "Okay, you can have it." I knew.
Do you have a first aid kit in the car just in case, though?
Nah, I wasn't afraid.
And owner dude was going in the back and pulling out more for us, though.
Oh,
yeah,
that is nice.
Yeah.
Issue 130.
That's the tat blackmailing influence there, right?
Yeah.
This one I couldn't believe I found for a quarter. Bloodlust. It's Alan Davis and Paul Nuri, Wolverine. It's a thickie.
Oh yeah,
it's a thickie.
A thickie.
Nice. That looks nice, dude.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
any kind of prestige like for a quarter. Come on, that's just the read alone is worth.
Wow.
Yeah.
That,
Like this is Arthur Sudan variant incentive for this run. So I got that for a quarter. I even got that one signed by him though, and it's in another box. So it's fine. This is another incentive cover.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, a lot of Hercules. Hercules.
So that was the Incredible Hercules. Hercules took over for Hulk at one point.
Yeah.
After the World War Hulk stuff. I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hercules.
Russ. Hey, buddy. Great to see you, man.
I like this cover. This is Arthur Adams.
I got to get out there to see
Nice.
Russ again.
Nice.
Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah.
Yeah, Arthur Adams does a good job. This is another Arthur Adams.
He's been around for a while, and his stuff has gotten better, if anything.
Oh yeah. One of his famous sawed-off covers is the I think it's X-Men. It's Uncanny X-Men, and it's the one with Emma Frost on the front cover. And I found a Warlord, Mike Grell.
That was from Marvel.
Quarter. X-Force number 67.
You could get most of that Warlord series on the cheap, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Dan Jurgens' art's pretty good too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Scotty he sent me a message about them. I'd say they're definitely worth picking up if you get them cheap because the reads and the art are. That's the thing, right? About certain comics. How is it you look at it, right?
Yeah.
If you're a collector and investor of that ilk, Warlord is meaningless to you. But if you want to get entrenched in a storyline and see the originality of the creators and the art and the writing, that is a great story.
Yeah, it went on.
Wow, honestly, like you said, Jurgens after Grell was to me just as good.
That's awesome. Yeah, it went on for a reason, right? Kept going on for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These books are all mixed up.
That's what eloquently put, Roger. That's a good way to put it. If you want to stories, if you want to get engrossed in story.
Exactly. I mean, I'm right now. I'm going through the Commandy with the Kirby mostly stuff, and and it's like it's pulling me in, to that universe.
Yeah,
this is a great find.
That's a good
great
one.
find,
Nice.
Sure, buddy.
All for a quarter.
Nice.
So I'm going to go through these eventually and really organize them. Whatever I got doubles of, I'm going to start setting them aside to get ready to do a claim sale with you, Brother Gunn.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're doing that together, bro.
Yeah.
All right, that'd be.
I'll show this last stack and then we can go on to somebody else if you want, because I mean I can sit here for hours.
No worries.
But yeah, it's
We'll
cool. You
found
got those
excellent.
uncannies.
That's
for
a nice
quarter.
X-Men. Yeah, man.
I was all for a quarter. Huh.
You showed us.
coming home with me.
I
You
can't
showed us-
believe you got those X-Men for a quarter, man. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I mean I have most of these issues already, so these might be doubles. You know what I mean? I'll sell. And
Yeah, but they're
You
not
ain't
quarter books, man. I come in; they'll sell for $2, $3, $4 anywhere. That
Well,
one there
yeah,
is like
those-
a. That's a key of some sort, like
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
first,
small key.
It's a
Yeah.
sought after cover.
now these, I bought them for the cover, but I can honestly say these are naughty. These have naughty pictures in them, so not
Ooh.
recommended for kids.
Yeah.
Definitely not recommended for kids. But the story is pretty good. So I don't even know if I'm not going to show these because those are kind of risky. I don't want to get anybody in trouble.
This family-friendly show.
Family friendly
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
But Batman's friendly.
You show
I don't think what he's
Roger's
doing
ass
there
won't
is
go
friendly.
blind.
It's
What's
kind of
that,
trying to
Ray?
knock her out.
What are you saying up there, Ray?
I didn't say nothing.
I think I heard what you said up there.
Not me. I'm
Yeah,
just
sure.
mumbling. Bill,
We will-
cut it
we
I
out.
will duck for that.
We will
Bill-
not bring
Bill
up the
said
B
it.
word.
Yeah, I see. Like you're already starting to rile them up. Not for kids or Roger.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that was my bad. I like this cover.
I am a kid at heart.
Same, Roger. Same.
Yeah. So if you
Don't
want to
give
go to
me that
somebody
stuff
else, or if you
there.
still want me to show, I can show more.
All right, buddy. We'll definitely get to the next round.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
By the way, your internet is looking fabulous today.
Yeah.
Yes, everything is working good.
Clear as a bell. I must
Man,
say.
I know I should have put on makeup though. You know what I'm
No, you're beautiful just the way you are. Don't worry.
saying?
So I could open this. I just got.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
I
Do it.
almost showed my address, right? Don't want to do that. But like I said,
Well, if
I
you want to
want-
get
I want-
AOKs, you might want to show them. You know.
yeah. I want to go once I get organized. I want to go do what Ray does and separate all the doubles of the bronze and copper and see how I can move those. Not necessarily on YouTube, but just move them and then go after my ASM run, which is
Mhm.
could be costly, man. You know. Amazing Spidey for some reason. Everyone collects that.
By the way, one option which Brian LCS talked about is that you can sell things to mycomicshop.com and get credit.
Oh yeah.
So that might be something you want to look. And it's very simple. I did look through it, and it's very simple to do. They'll have how much they pay, the condition, everything.
So the second appearance of Madam Web. I grew up on Madam Web, the first
Madam
appearance
Web,
and all that.
yeah.
Nice.
So I recently got the first appearance, and I realized I didn't have the second one, and I saw it for real cheap, and so let's see how the condition is. You wanna?
Move them into my box, he says.
But you guys, this is my bread and butter. Ooh, yeah, it's high grade, nice and clean, and what, Roger?
With a sheen.
With a sheen. It's got, I don't care about the spine. Sometimes having little ticks in there and that. I like my comics raw.
Is that a Stern issue, or is that before? he
Yeah,
started?
this should be Roger Stern.
Okay. All right.
No, Denny O'Neill.
O'Neill.
Oh,
Okay.
It is John Romita Jr. art.
Junior, yeah, he was okay then there.
Oh, he was. This is what I grew up on. I know
Yeah, he
that
was okay there.
he was.
I just sent a box to my comics today. Hope to get 60. Okay, great. See, that's a good option because if you're gonna buy comics anyway, right? Sell the stuff that you don't want and get credit for it, and get the stuff you do want.
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing that, but you guys, of course, completed my Marvel value stamp, so I never had to do it.
So this is just random stuff. Like I said, I have a room. I'm just pulling from boxes.
Oh, but
to
that
sort.
was nice though. Who did the cover on that one? That looked really good.
Oh,
That looks really good.
I'm holding on to these coals.
You should. They're beautiful.
Can you
They're
imagine?
there.
Can you
Robert E.
imagine if you drank tequila and that was the worm down at the bottom?
Ooh.
Look how nice this is.
No, thank you, sir.
I think I'll be teetotaling that one.
that is
That
nice.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow,
Great shape.
dude, that's almost near mint for
Yeah.
What year? Should we shoot out the year? It's
72
27.
maybe?
73.
72.
73.
The year I was born.
Ooh.
Wow, look at this. It's like a brand new comic.
Oh, that's sweet, bro. Congrats.
Oh, Severance. Oh, nice.
We like she's underrated, right?
Oh,
Marie
super
Severin?
underrated. Yeah.
So beautiful.
I was gonna say that cover looked like John Severin, but I was like, I didn't know he was doing the cold covers. I thought he was doing the westerns.
Here's another one.
Yeah. We
Nice.
sail alone against the savage hordes.
I mean, and you guys, you, Higgy, and a few others got me into the barbarian more, the savages.
Mhm. Yeah, man.
I mean, I like the sorcery, but I never got into the sword and sorcery together. This is
Right.
a filthy 50 center right there.
No problems.
Hawkman.
Lighter fluid.
Nighter fluid. I'll get that right off, man.
I think I gave you one of those titles too, didn't I?
Yeah,
Aaron?
you did. Yeah,
Yeah.
collect
Cool.
these.
Yeah.
I like first publishing, so I just
Yeah,
I
more cock. I mean, I haven't. I don't think I read that series, but the Elric series was really good.
Elric? Yeah.
here's
Oh, you have the Hawk Moon. Okay, great.
pretty cool. It's not our guy.
Oh, they worked on the first few calls. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I
X
did
Mutant.
not know that. That's good to know.
X Mutants. I like that first, and for some reason I got this later volume. I don't know about this. I think I already have this or something.
Look at the
So like I
neck
said,
on that guy. Ooh,
a lot of this stuff's going to be random. Here's
Dread
Dread
you
Star.
know, this Angel Medina did some good cover work during this,
Mhm.
but this is an okay one.
Yep.
But it's still, it's intricate, but maybe the colors didn't work or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he did Hulk. I remember back in the '90s too.
Mhm.
It was
But,
his Hulk was like really buff though. I mean, like super buff.
Because you already had all that information from Jim Starlin, you dove into Dreadstar, right? Later?
Yeah, but I don't think I read it past the Starlin era. That was the Peter David, which I heard is good, but I haven't never read
Some
it.
more random stuff, you guys.
That's cool though. It's called
Yeah.
Journey.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Yeah, Epic Drumstar.
I know.
Hey,
that's
Jeffrey,
cool.
welcome, buddy.
I like
Ted
that.
has the eye for the details, and
I thought you were on the wrong channel. This might be.
it's called Journey, man.
You're funny. You're funny. Jeff.
Journey.
That looks cool.
Yeah, it's a black and white beauty.
Black and white, nice.
Is that Mesner Loebs, that the writer?
Oh, that's a-
I don't know if it says on,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, well, I got so many of those too. But okay, here we all can recognize here.
Ooh.
There we go.
To
Where'd
astonish,
you
a
pull this
Silver
one
Age.
out of?
I think
Wow.
I either got this. I got this from Sean.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
I still have stuff from Josh too. And I have a little Jim box in there somewhere too. You guys, Jim.
Roger, great. That Roger isn't showing anything right now. You guys.
Nice.
This
Oh,
is
nice.
a little water damage, a little bit, but not. It's a complete.
Well, we got a fixer. We got a fixer. I could fix it.
Yeah, yeah. Water damage is no problem.
Yeah. Water under the bridge. I mean, under the book.
But yeah, it's might as well not even be there.
Oh, we got another one of those coming.
Now,
up.
water staining could be a bit of an issue, but water, waviness and all that, it's no problem. Ooh,
Nice.
Madame Macabre. She
Oh,
doesn't
that's
look that
cool.
menacing to me, but oh well.
Dun,
Maybe
dun,
He's
dun.
posing.
She might be a bit of a femme fatale, but
Dun, 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 dun.
it's
Tat was singing on my phone. I wanted to show it to people, but it goes in and out.
Yeah.
Like there was a limiter on there. Tat, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
I guess
because my voice is so powerful that it has to,
I was gonna say just those 8 octaves,
but I will show the Higgy Pop song remix I did. It'll only be a minute.
hear that.
Yeah,
I love that, man. Seriously, it was so good.
yeah, that harmonica remix of.
Hey, Will, how you doing, buddy?
I mean,
See you here?
if I'd have known that he played harmonica, I got a bunch of harmonicas, man, right here. In fact,
Oh yeah, Higgy Pop. After every video, he's singing about the person he was just talking about.
That has
Yeah.
that
What
has
a
a Marshall
treasure.
Value stamp in there.
Neil Adams.
And
Neil
Neil Adams
Adams
cover.
Conan.
Yep.
See?
Yep. My other,
harmonicas.
my other Neil Adams went to Jim.
Yeah.
Now this one you should be proud of.
Oh, Moon Knight.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And
Bob
Nice.
Layton, right? Or is it
It's a raw-
McLeod?
It's a raw copy. I think it's Sienkiewicz did the art on this, right?
Yeah, that's the Sienkiewicz run.
Yeah, 'cause I always get Bob Layton and Bob McLeod mixed up, but I think it was Bob Layton. I had him sign my number 1.
So
well, they're
cool,
both Bobs,
man.
so I can.
Yeah.
You can.
But he signed it in yellow and didn't come out that well. And before I can say anything, he took another pen and signed it. So I got 2 of his signatures on one book.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Thanks, Will, man. I think we're doing okay. Great to see you here. And Bob the Builder. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Can't forget him.
Very cool, you guys.
Yeah, Sienkiewicz was. This is not like the weird over-the-top Sienkiewicz yet. You know, he was.
This is classic. He still was good though. It's interesting.
He was still. It was still a little edgy, but not.
Yeah.
You know, not like what he did on New Mutants and all that
It's
stuff.
not great.
Yeah.
Number 2. I didn't have number 2 either.
Nice.
It's not freaking awesome.
That is. Congrats, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna start reading that. Trust me, when I get organized, Roger, I'm gonna go back to how I was reading a lot before.
Yeah,
you know?
man. I read that whole run for when we did the retrоспective, and
Yeah, I
it
remember
is
that.
quite
Yeah.
good. Yeah, quite good.
Midnight means murder, people. That's some cool covers.
I thought the TV series was pretty good that they had on Disney Plus. I thought it was all right.
I never saw it, but I've heard that it was okay.
Some of these are doubles, but
I was selling my new. Oh, you are. Ooh, yeah. I know you're purging there, Jeffrey. Yeah. I'm not purging. I'm trying to keep it flat. So when things come in, that means other things have to come out. You know, that kind of thing.
yeah, I'm not necessarily purging. I'm just gonna do what Ray does and pull out my doubles and see what my options are. Pick and choose my battles so I could go after comics I really remember as a kid that are expensive now. It's like, what?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. I mean, you have assets.
Yeah.
So use them, you know.
Yeah. My wife wants me to purge, but I want to find all my doubles first.
Maybe you need a year to recover from the remodeling before you can start thinking of that, you know.
Yeah, but I'll be fine. It's just overwhelming when I look out here.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah,
that was a cool cover.
Higgy, we're just talking about
Higgy, yeah, we're gonna do the Higgy. We're gonna do the Psychotronic Blues.
I got you, Jeffrey. Yeah,
we're gonna do the Psychotronic Blues.
I'm actually a little beyond that number, but you know, I'll work on it little by little. You know,
the killer with my name.
That is a really good issue, by the way. A really good story of that little battle that they do. Yeah. It's in the theater, so it's like there's a movie play. Well, anyway, you can read it. It's fun.
Yeah. Well, now that Higgy's here, let me see if we could do a prize.
You all have assets. I don't know if we're talking about the same type of assets there. Higgy.
Well, I sit on mine every once in a while.
So let me know if I can share that. Yeah, here we go.
Yes.
So this is only going to be a minute long, you guys. But here we go.
Let's do it.
This song goes out to my friend Gunner. Woo! Psychotronic squirt gun.
Yeah.
He kicks butt like Attila the Hun. Gunner's music should be the top of the charts.
Yeah.
And he reads his comics and they make him smart.
Yeah. All these are Higgy sketches, you guys.
Read your comics. They make you smart.
I love it, man. I love it. Love it.
Good.
I've seen it before, but I'm gonna tell you that is so cool.
I'm so proud of Higgy does that. He does that for everybody, you know. But I just had to remix that, and I use it now. You know, I'm going to use that on my video. Why I'm here on YouTube and all this.
And
stuff.
it's great that you put in, you know, like your characters that he sketched from your stories.
He sketched one of my characters, Daisy Ashcroft.
Man.
I'm really proud of that too.
Stop looking at my assets.
Yeah,
that'll be okay, Jackson.
Oh, I'm sure you have a great asset there.
I should actually drop that video and hold on, but I'm a dork, you know.
No, we don't know.
We
have no idea.
So good because
can't relate to that at all.
I felt like a dork, you know. But Because when we were younger, you guys, it wasn't cool.
Will.
You know, it wasn't cool collecting comics.
Oh
man. I'll tell you
no,
that.
there was a stigma there for sure.
I'll just do this later, you guys. I don't want to hold you up. So we got this one right here. I'm still I'm not internet savvy, you know.
Well, you seem to be doing all right.
Yeah, I do things really slow, one foot in front of the other.
Well, you know, it's slow, but it gets done. Like
Yeah.
here. Yeah, this is real. When I was buying these comics off the newsstand, and it was different because he fights like all these inner city kind of villains, you know, like drug dealers and slavers and pushers and
wasn't that Cottonmouth on the cover?
He's making a difference, you know.
Yeah. That might be Ron Wilson.
Yeah, I thought that was the character Cottonmouth. He was on the show, the TV series that they did. He was one of the villains we fought against.
That's right. He was on there. You're right.
His famous catch line was "Sweet Christmas."
Sweet Christmas, yeah. You know who his biggest villain or his most hard to tackle villain of Luke Cage was?
Purple
No,
Man?
what was it?
The coffee machine in the theater. You could never get a coffee out of that machine. Every other episode, he just punched it, kicked it, nothing. And then the next guy comes, it comes right out.
Yeah, I didn't think of it. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
You want me to? You want someone else to go now, Roger, or I can keep going? It's up to you.
Show a few more.
Okay.
That's why I
right
love
there.
that series. It was just such a fun series to read, you know.
I just feel great getting all this bronze and copper is coming to me, you know. It's
nostalgia is flooding back.
Well, a lot of this stuff is a little before my time as well, but when I read it, it's just so wonderful, you know. It's so adventurous and has depth and leaves a lot to the imagination.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it reads like a book, you know. I feel my brain feels better, like I always say, you know.
Is chicken broth just meat tea? Yeah.
And you know, back then they really knew how to draw on the covers to draw you into the story. You know, there was so much action on the front, and it excites you to want to look at the book.
Yeah, they weren't sold as collectibles then. They were sold as trying to sell the story.
Missing Man.
Yeah.
So not like head sketches and the fine like print kind of covers that you see nowadays.
That's a nice book, bro.
Another Dave Stevens, man.
Yeah. I got that too. Yeah.
Hold on to that bad boy.
I found that in a dollar bin, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. I know it's not quarter.
Now, who just said a dirty word there?
It's not quarter. I paid 4 times what you pay there, Pat.
Okay, I'll give you that.
That's an underrated series too. That Inhumans. I mean,
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about the issues that come up when you're the king of a kingdom of essentially everybody has superpowers.
Yeah,
it was really awesome.
Here's the F word, Roger. Facsimile.
Ooh.
I might have the original. I don't know if I do or not.
I might have to drink water. The original has the Marvel Value stamp. I just collected them all. Well, you guys know that.
I might have this. Yeah. That's great. I can't wait for your series, Roger. It's going to be so much
starting
fun.
on Thursday, the intro prelude.
You know, you've been talking about this for as long as I've known you. You know,
years. So I'm like super stoked.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, Lady Jane.
Hero. G.I. Joe is there.
Yep.
Yeah, not really a joke guy. I liked the cartoon when I was a kid, but I didn't collect the comics.
Yeah, I still got all my figures over there.
Nice.
Whoa. You got to do a video on that. I'd love to see those figures. Man.
Give me a minute. Oh, Punisher.
Yeah, dude.
Doug Braithwaite. That's a new one on me.
Cool. I'll put this back over my shoulders, right?
Yeah, you could cut that out and put it on a t-shirt. You'd be like the Punisher.
This one I know I have. It's a double, but this might be a nicer copy than what I have.
That's a key. Aha.
I love these. These go right with my FF run.
Yeah, they're just that's from FF 80 something, but yeah.
Yeah, they're like variant covers to me. That's all.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, I could stop soon, my man.
That's a good series.
That is a good series.
I have. I think it's like a 3-parter, right? I want to say it's been a while.
So it's a multi-part story. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know I had the first 2 so far, but this is good.
3 too. All right.
The artist Charles Vess.
We'll take a look, dude.
On the front cover.
Then I'll pass it on. Oh, Maybe. I don't know.
It looks very lush, so it could be a lot of. When it comes to painted covers, it's very hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was Charles Best that did the covers on this, or Bill Sienkiewicz. I couldn't remember.
That does have a kind of a Sienkiewicz vibe to it. Yeah.
I think it's. I'm gonna go with Sienkiewicz. I was wrong. Look at that. Dang it. Try to.
Yeah.
Okay, the reveal.
Pretty cool, man.
Let's take a drink when Roger says Morrow Valley stamp.
But I could pass.
We'd
this.
be drunk.
We can go to the next guy, you guys.
Well, on Thursday you would definitely be drunk.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I'll just
Aaron.
be
I
drinking
love
shots
seeing
of
stuff,
water.
buddy.
Yeah, Roger, I love your show. I look forward to this every week, man.
And those Coles are so beautiful, man. I mean, comics. I mean, that's the thing with comics, right? Like, especially in that era, they all have some kind of, I don't know, beauty to them in my eyes.
Yeah.
Speaking of beauty, there's Ray.
He's doing the hula.
I'm talking about inner
Hula,
beauty,
hula,
not
hula.
necessarily, that. Ooh, treasury.
Number
Oh,
one.
Hey, what?
Ooh.
Number one.
Number one.
Number one.
I think I have that one.
I think I sent a copy off to Higgy before that.
Hey,
Oh, nice. Oh, he
Nice.
would love those. Yeah.
All right. Bicentennial. Red, white, and blue.
Yep.
All right, guys, I'm
that's a cool cover.
dropping a link to the song there and the video.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll
afterwards.
see it here in a bit.
No, I mean, no. We already saw it. but-
Oh, your side. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The
but-
link. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, that I remember that one there. I was like, ooh, Superman and Bicentennial Stories. He's not in the comic. He's
Yep.
not in there. Tomahawk, but
And-
still cool.
Wonder Woman. Red, white,
Oh,
and blue.
nice.
Oh,
Cool.
you gotta
White
love
and
those.
blue.
That the fluffy skirt era.
Yeah.
Like so
Gotta
classy,
love it.
Yeah.
Little
Well,
legs.
she was ready to go, square dancing.
Square dancing, yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little more innocent of an era, or
Yes.
Swing your partner round and round.
maybe not
Element
so
left.
innocent, but more classy.
We used to do that in high school. We would have.
Dollar Comics. 1977. Number 5.
Yeah, we used to have to do that ribbon pole dance too.
Really?
Wow.
You know what I mean? Where the ribbon's tied to the pole and there's all those kids and you go underneath each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We didn't do that, but yeah, I've seen it before,
Number
yeah.
1.
Ooh.
Nice. So that's a cool cover. It's got 4 panels on the front. So it gives you an idea.
Panels.
Right.
Well, he's not red, white, and blue. He's red, yellow, and blue. But close
I
enough.
did.
Well,
Higgy just
Kind of
confirmed
white
it.
in the background there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can put it out in the sun for a little bit.
Man. Oh, what the 10-cent Superman's why don't you? Sure.
What? All right. I'll go with 12 cents. How's that?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
okay. That's
Yeah, is
better.
that better?
That's out of my league.
These are
No
beauties.
jealousy here.
These are beauties. No, they're not out of your league, Tat. I
Yeah,
know
The
that.
Chris
last days of
Swan.
Superman.
Kurt Swan.
Well, I mean, the price is going up, so I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
But you,
That pole dance. What the?
I think once you get organized, you'll be more.
What?
Not that kind of pole dancing.
no, man. Come on. I have a beard. Don't let it fool you. I'm that kind of a dancer.
you. Nice. Look at that, 2 of those. Ooh.
Nice,
2
Ray.
meals. Still on the 12 cents. Number 210.
More
I like
than
the
one.
look. I like the look on Ray's friend sitting right next to him. He's like, "Ooh, what?"
That's
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah, Bill. The look on
Yeah.
Bill's face. He's like,
That's Ill Bill right there.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill. Hey, look at that, Bill. Look at that, Bill.
That's what happens when you live out in the Arizona desert.
"Oh,
Yep.
Looks that way.
Helen Neil Adams.
Hey. Oh, we got another box, huh?
nice."
Oh,
I
you
told
get
you guys I wasn't
deliveries
buying
right
any
there.
more comics.
Okay.
Heavy too.
Margaret's delivers.
Margaret, it's Margaret delivery.
Margaret delivers right to the camera.
I won't
Right.
be opening this here, but dang, dude.
Oh,
I got
that's,
that from
that's
Random
a lovely
Reads.
cover there.
What'd you order? Bricks?
That's
Order?
the Nicati.
That's from Kevin, Random Reads.
Nicati.
Nicati color.
Oh,
Nicati.
okay.
Yeah.
Nicati.
Thank
Number
you.
260.
Oh, I like that cover.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Birds pulling them by the cape. That might make you not want to wear a cape. See?
Yeah, huh? Right around
Yeah,
his
their
neck.
downfalls. Yeah.
266. Thank you, Roger.
Hey, all right.
That's a cool book to gift. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It's awesome. 1973.
Believe me, Ray has given me much cooler stuff than I've said to him. Over the years.
274.
You know,
And I'm
I think
actually getting ready to send him another one. We'll meet up next week, Ray.
Yeah.
you know, I feel the same way too. Like when I send out books and people send me books, I always feel like, man, I shortchanged somebody books.
Nah.
You know, it's just the person in me. I'm like, because I love the books I get from people, and I just hope I can give the same love back. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah,
I'm always self-conscious about that now. You know.
Yeah. Listen. You just when people give you things like Ray and I have been friends for a long time, so it's like no problem, right? But
Right.
you know, when people give you things, it's a gift, so you can't feel obligated. But if I have something that I know another community member loves and it's not something that I'm going to keep anyway,
Yeah.
pass it along.
Yeah.
Or if I know someone needs something, even if it's not a double, I just fire it out sometimes, you know, because I got enough comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good karma. It's good karma.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
I'm not going to be bereft of comics on my lifetime. Guarantee you that.
Yeah, that's why I like everybody on this panel, because we all have the same type of motives and drive and you know, just kind-spirited people. You know that I'm not saying there's nobody else out there like us, but I'm just saying that's why I get along with everybody in here. I'm just trying to put on the lipstick, you know, get ready to go. No. But I really appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? You guys make my day better. So
I appreciate you.
300.
Is that him escaping in the pod too? And as a kid, is that what the cover is supposed to? Yeah.
That's a retelling of his origin, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, these comics will turn anyone to a Superman fan. I'll tell you.
Oh, man. This era here was the stories were, you know,
wasn't it up and down with those stories?
Yeah, they were up and down, but I guess what I'm saying is that they were very innocent at that point. You know, they weren't trying to these subplots that had these weird twists and turns. It was like, hey, there's a guy, he doesn't like Superman, so he invented this thing, and now Superman has to figure out a way of defeating him. You know, that kind of thing.
And with this wonderful Kurt Swan art a lot of the time, right?
I like all the kids down there in the playground cheering them on.
Yeah.
I punched Superman in the face.
Superman's trying to save him, and he punches him in the face.
That's funny.
Yeah,
your mom's meatloaf is horrible.
Superman is a jerk, and also that people hate Superman covers. They're like all over the place.
Uh-oh. Is that a Hot Pants cover?
She smashed Candor.
Yeah, right there.
Boo.
That's a girl right there, right?
She's got legs.
Yeah, that's a girl.
Yeah, that's a girl.
Yeah. Your powers of observation are on point today, Tat. Let me tell you.
Thank you. I'm trying.
What Superman
all those years of marriage have paid off, buddy. I tell you.
What's up, Manny?
What is Superman saying?
Superman, have you gone mad? No.
No, Supergirl.
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 Yeah. Oh, we don't read that, Ray. Come on.
What's up, Manny?
Hey, Manny. Welcome, buddy. Great
nice
to see you here,
my man.
Yeah, man. Hope you're doing well.
308. Neil Adams.
Ooh.
Nice.
What's up?
What's up?
Yes, that's true. I agree.
321.
Yep, the madness.
At least that was my recollection for back then. You know, I'm sure things went on. Don't get me wrong, but overall, that was my recollection.
I remember Damien warning me about some of the stories in the 70s of Superman.
Yeah, I mean, they're not like if you want to like in depth, real like Peter David and
Whitman,
but entertaining, yes.
Yeah. These are great covers, though. My God.
I always like Neil Adams Superman.
Oh yeah.
Hey, saying hi, Aaron, and I'm fist pumped.
Manny was one of the first guys I knew on YT. He used to do videos.
Another Whitman.
Yeah, I remember that.
He would do
31
personality profiles.
And another Whitman.
Nice. It's a twofer. It's called a twofer.
First appearance of the Master Jailer.
Master Jailer. Yeah, I remember him. He was a tough cookie.
And another Whitman.
You raided the Whitman bags there, Ray, somewhere.
Yeah,
around
I
there.
know. I didn't know I had
Now
that
people
many.
don't mind them. Remember back then they didn't want them because
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
thought they were reprints. Yeah, they were like, "Oh no, I don't want that." You know.
34.
but hey, they fill in gaps. But
Yeah, but we didn't know back then that they were just they were printed for the direct market.
Yeah.
There's
Superman.
Rose and the Thorn.
There she is in her hot pants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's enough.
You sure?
And another Whitman.
Dang.
340.
Yes,
Congrats, man.
I tell you, man.
yeah, that reminds
Whatever
me of the
flea market dealer you raided those from must have had the package at some point.
341.
Daisy Duke. That's right, the Daisy Duke. Yeah.
Oh, Daisy Duke.
Yep.
Sure has it.
Bronze are just best day of silver, just fun, goofy. Yep, agreed. Every age has, not every age, I guess, because I really do not like the modern comics, but the older ages, they all have their, kind of charm to them. It's just in different areas.
Yeah, you don't want to speak on behalf of modern comics, in other words.
Avengers,
But there are charms in the modern as well. But
Another
I
Neil
can't speak to
Adams.
them. I'm sure there might be, but
yeah,
not the ones I've read,
yeah. I don't blame you going back,
which is-
Roger.
which is not a lot. I mean, I honestly,
Yeah.
I
don't blame
read
you at
maybe
all.
about a dozen every year of modern comics, and
The Red Tornado.
Red Tornado. Doubles.
One, double,
yeah, looks like
Another
Infantino on the art there.
2-0. Huh?
Carmine. Is that Carmine?
Carmine.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Carmine.
Carmine Infantino.
Yeah.
He's an interesting character.
I like his work.
Yeah, he was known for like taking credit for stuff he didn't really have much input into.
Oh,
We won't get into that.
Why is there a hashtag old man Metarog in the? It's JRK.
Okay,
Do you really need anything else but know who that came from?
I just love these covers, though, Ray.
Oh,
Plastic
doubles.
paper, is that a compliment?
Greyman.
Wait,
Probably
is he have
not.
3? He has 3.
Woo!
Threefer.
Daisy Dukes.
No, I'm not gonna say. 67.
Superman.
Oh,
I'll never forget when you, Damien, Nauman, and Higgy got together, Roger, and it was all about
yeah.
Superman.
Well, we did
And
the
you were
cover.
4 Supermen flying in formation in my mind. That's what I saw. You guys
Listen,
are
at this point, if I can crawl, I'm happy.
It was cool that all the knowledge of Superman was on that panel.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, there's another
That's a
hashtag.
cool water cover.
What up, Steve? Steve's been selling books on his Instagram.
Oh, wow, really? Steve, I bet you Steve has got quite good collection.
He has an amazing collection.
Yeah,
He likes reflections, doesn't he?
he does. Every time there's a reflection cover, I was like, "Hey, Steve, look at there."
That's
No, there's no
good
giveaway. Hey,
75.
hey, look at this freak! Look at these guys.
Yeah, Damien, it was an epic
It
Superman
wasn't
team
an
up.
epic team up. It was an epic team up more because it's just great to be with those guys in any situation,
It's a psychedelic cover.
any topic, I should say.
It was fun.
Pinky.
Yeah, when I get closer to 2,000 subscribers, which I'm like 30 some, then we'll have a nice couple giveaways.
Okay.
I got that box from Night Tiger that he gave me over in Arby's, and then that's going out to the community. So that's probably 2 priority boxes.
Oh, there's the infamous Lex Luthor suit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you guys stoked for the movie? What's going on?
Who's that kid again?
Yeah, it's like a couple weeks away, right?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going to take my mom.
You're gonna take your mom. Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. My youngest son asked me to take him for his birthday because his birthday's on the 12th.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
So I said I'll do it. My
Yeah,
wife
no
goes,
problem.
"Oh." I'm like, yeah, that's good.
He doesn't have to twist your arm, right, Tat?
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna be kicking and screaming out the door.
Number one.
That's cool, man.
Superman.
I
That's
miss
a
those.
good book.
I miss those days when I take my daughter to movies that we would both enjoy. You know, now she's 26
Number two.
or whatever. So
You got the memories. John
Yeah.
Byrne era.
Mhm.
yeah,
Number three.
pretty good stuff.
I've always liked that cover right there.
Yeah, me too.
I just got two.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even though the dark side is way bigger, but that's
Yeah.
more allegorical than anything.
mm,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damien
Nauman.
Stoke,
Yeah,
man.
Nauman is like the
So-
research guru. I mean, he like leaves no stone unturned. Hey, and welcome, buddy. Great to see you here. I'll wait for the movie to come out in VHS or Laserdisc.
Good luck. Good luck, Scotty.
Scotty, did you wake up from a long nap like from the 80s?
Well, hey, I could tell him I found a Corvette VHS record rewinder at St. Vincent de Paul the other day.
Wow,
Scotty's,
I almost bought it.
that's a blast
Scotty's,
from the past there.
Scotty's Rip Van Winkle, right?
Oh, you have your
There we go.
Superman already. Yeah,
Gee.
that's a long wait, Scotty. Oh,
They'll
man.
probably make a comeback though. Vinyl is. You never know.
Hey, you never know, right? Yeah, vinyl, right? Yeah, that's true.
Vinyl's
Yeah.
coming back.
Yeah, you're right.
Well,
Hit
let's
me
put it this
hard.
way, Jeff. I'm my expectations for the movie are not super high. They're just right. I know it's going to be enjoyable, and so I'll see if it's going to blow me away or not. But it seems like it's going to be a good movie, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a comic book guy or gal, and a movie comes out like that, I can see the attraction, right? I mean, even if it's not like you're Superman, like Jeffrey was saying.
Yeah.
But I probably not going to go see it unless my daughter visits and we
Yeah.
go.
You
Stop here.
forego the modern movie.
Well, it's not so much that. It's just that I'd have to go alone, and it's not
Oh,
really fun,
no fun. Ray, you got to fly out. Take this guy to a movie.
I'll stop there.
Stop there?
I'll
Hold on a
stop
second.
there. Yeah.
I got to
We're
get
gonna-
some things here. Hold on.
We're going to
Beautiful
fly
book,
out.
Ray, though.
Thank you.
I kind of feel like I'm going to be following right behind you, though, because when it's my turn, what I'm going to show, it's kind of funny.
Uh-oh. All right, so on Friday, I'm going to be on Gary B's channel because it's the 4th of July at 3 o'clock because everybody wants to be early after the barbecue, before the fireworks, all right?
Right.
And we're going to be showing our bicentennial books or comics from 1976 when DC had the banner up there. So I'm not going to show you all of them, but I'm going to show you a few teasers. But definitely check us out on Gary B's channel on Friday. So Ray was showing some freedom fighters. So I'll show some freedom fighters as well. And here is indeed number 3. But if you look at the banner up there, it says an 8 because there were 33 of these comics that had this banner up here. All from July, August 1976. And if
I'm
you
almost
collected,
there, too.
right, almost.
Almost.
If you collected 25 of them and you sent them in with $1 or something, you would get the Superman belt buckle.
Nice.
The problem is that I never could find 25 different ones in my 7-Eleven or whatever. I think I had about 18 or 19. So
Yeah.
it was only much later when Man actually sent me one of those belt buckles. Here's Joker number 8 with the Scarecrow.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, this is I believe this is Ernie Chan, or I think back then he was going under Ernie Chua. You can see sort of there. It's hard to make out, but that's what it says. All right. And this I had a subscription to, so I knew I had this one. This is one of my originals. Justice League of America 132.
Mm-hmm.
And notice there was a short time when Supergirl was part of the Justice League back then.
Cool.
And this is probably one of the pricier ones. They're not that pricey, but one of the pricier ones in the set is this Batman family because it's the first appearance of Dula Dent. Back then, she was called the Joker's daughter.
Mm.
She did that to sort of irk her father, which was Two-Face.
Mhm.
So I picked this one up for a song, and it was messed up. I had to fix it, shall we say.
You're the fixer.
Vixer.
And-
Vixer.
Okay, you guys crack me up. So Commandy, yes. This one I don't think this is one of my originals, but I know I picked it up at some point soon after. Number 43, and this is number 6 in the number 4. Sorry, in the banner
Cool.
array.
Mhm.
And then over here is a really cool, I think, series called Weird Western Tales, number 35. This one's starring Jonah Hex, but you also have Scalp Hunter that took over afterwards.
Mhm.
But
And,
a majority of them
again-
were Jonah Hex, though, right? The majority. Of
Yeah,
them?
the until maybe a year after, I think Scalp Hunter took over.
Hmm.
Yeah. And this one I bought not recently, like 3-4 years ago, but for me that's recent because I wanted to complete the set and I didn't have this one. And it's Ghosts, plural, number 48,
Cool.
with the
Oh.
headless. Well, she's holding her head, but she's headless
Yeah.
as far as the body goes. Imagine you're going up on the attic or whatever. You're going up on the attic here, and what? Oh, I wonder what surprises I'll find in this old attic.
That's quite a surprise.
A heart attack is what you're finding.
Yeah.
And this is the last one I'll show of these. Our Army at War, Sergeant Rock, 294. There's kind of also like a horror-ish element here, where essentially all of the Easy Company tombstones back there, so they think they're all gonna be dead. But there's the next issue, so they must have survived. Right. All right, so there's a lot more to show, and I have a couple honorable mentions also that I'll be showing on Gary's show.
Cool.
So make sure you catch that. Let's continue with Adventure Comics because we were talking about Jim Shooter. Here's 365, and at this point, I think Neil Adams were doing these covers.
Wow.
Nice.
He did. I think he did a really fine job on here.
Yeah.
This is when he was younger, obviously, back in the late 60s.
I really like those adventure comics too.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you like the Legion of Superheroes or Superboy.
Yeah.
I like again, in this era, they're just fun comics. They're not.
I wanted Supergirl, and I like when they go weird too. It's weird adventures.
There are some weird things in here.
I'm sure
there are. Like this one here. Again, this is like, women's empowerment. Kind of women's lib stuff, right? Which is ahead of the game that way. 368, where you got Supergirl and Light Lass tossing Superboy and Ultra Boy.
Yeah.
And notice back here, it's only the females.
Female.
Yeah, and it's called the Mutiny of the Superheroines. Pretty interesting story, actually. Again, kind of ahead of its time. You're into that stuff. 369, really good Neil Adams cover here.
Oh
wow.
I've never seen these covers.
Well, they're kind of older.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I just never really came across them. Those are nice.
You can find these in the quarter bins?
No, I wish.
Maybe back in the day.
You got to dig deeper, man.
Dig deeper.
This is the first appearance of Mordru, which is a very, very intense villain of theirs. It keeps coming back. The only way you can defeat him is to bury him in the earth.
Bury him in there. Nice.
Yeah, you have to find a way of getting him down there, and that's not easy.
Throw a couple cookies, a donut.
Yeah.
I got
I think it's going to take a little more cajoling than that, but anyway.
Or say, hey, your mother-in-law's coming over. What?
Oh yeah, that'll do it. 370. Now, again, talk about weirdness, right, Aaron? Like here, this is kind of a weird thing. First of all, you have Lana Lang here as Insect Queen, right? And then you have like up here the the judges and the of Superboy. And
Yeah.
who are they? All right, listen to this. Orzak, the murderer, Koldan, the traitor, Thrun, the saboteur, and Golgro, the assassin. And then
Wow.
Mordru is the judge.
Huh.
So this reminds me of that Outer Limits episode, I think it was, where the obsolete man, where the guy who was actually judging if you didn't have a function in society, it was, I think it's a take on communism, right?
Yeah,
have,
like a Philip K. Dick plot there.
Yeah, like similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't have a function, you were obsolete and you were offed.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a Twilight Zone. It was one of the two.
I'm gonna marathon those after Dark Shadows.
I think it was Twilight Zone because I think Outer Limits was more monster based.
Okay.
This was more like intrigue and mystery based.
Right.
So anyway,
Cool. What a
I
great
digress.
cover, man. I love it.
you got to stop me sometimes. I'll just float.
Oh man, no.
And here's 371. You can definitely tell this Neil Adams because the look here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the lines. Yeah, definitely.
The realism, right? You know.
Yeah,
for its
that's
time.
what he was known for, bringing
Yeah.
realism to the comics.
Oh,
Here's,
Red Dwarf too. I want to marathon that too.
372. It was Twilight. Yeah, it occurred to me later, Steve. Sometimes the old neurons don't fire right away, but eventually they'll get kickstarted. When you get to your 60s, that happens. All right. 373.
I'm almost there.
Please, you got plenty. Long way to go. Tornado Twins and 374. Another, kind of those judge, like the judge in the background or behind the scenes kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mission Diabolical. Love it. All right. Who's next on the Tat, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Good old Tat.
All
Okay.
right, Tat.
So I'll let you guys guess the price. I'm not going to talk about the price no more, but I'll just show books. Doctor Strange.
Koala.
That's nice.
Dala.
Koala.
Dollar holler.
50 cents.
Just picked this up the other day.
Cool.
They paid
39.
you.
There is
Yeah.
a joy. It's like an irrational joy of just having lots of comics.
This book, though, I was stoked to find. I paid like $2 for it. The Magic Pickle. I've been
Nice.
wanting to get this series. It's issue 2. Sorry. I believe this is issue 3. And it's cool. It's all black and white, and it's a fun story.
Awesome.
Issue 4.
It's
'Cause-
yeah.
Because my son's name, we nicknamed him Pickle, so it's like perfect,
Oh,
you know.
cool.
Pickle.
Yeah.
Hey, DS is here. What's up, man?
He used to like that when he was younger, but then
Uh-huh.
when the girls started calling him Pickle, he didn't care for that too much, so we had to stop calling him Pickle.
Oh,
Jackson.
got some.
That was his nickname.
Harlequin, yeah. Later she was known as Harlequin. That's true. I remember that.
Let's see here.
some
More
hey,
Electra.
It's good. It's fun collecting Electra, huh? Throughout the years, you know.
I like this cover. Yeah.
The answer to
is
the
a-
question is yes. I do keep them together on my spinner rack because it takes me back to that era, so I'd like to see them on a daily basis.
Are these quarter pickups?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Notice
when I
he
get to these,
hesitated there when he said that.
especially when I get to these action comic books. All of them are a quarter.
Wow.
Man, get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. Yeah, that's
I
Yeah.
antique woman's lips there.
That's
like
what-
sleeping
enemies
inside my
hurt.
house, not outside my house.
I'm going to release Sergeant Rock movie. Oh, really? Well, that'd be interesting.
They were trying to have Action Comics be just
did that in Red
Action
Dwarf,
Comics and not
Yeah,
Superman.
I got all these for a quarter.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa. Obsolete Man. Yeah.
Good way to fill your run, right, dude?
Vampires.
Oh yeah.
That's Twilight, not Twilight Zone. Hey, DS, welcome, buddy. I know Aaron said hi to you, but I'm saying hi to you too.
Rogers.
There's the cover.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
that looks familiar.
It does. doesn't it?
Yep.
Yep. No
Nice.
homage there. Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick. I
We're gonna
used to
rock
be able to do his voice,
Electric Avenue.
like the cartoon voice of Pickle Rick.
Yep.
Nice.
Make
Yeah.
sure I know. Okay, I already showed that one.
We had a UFO in that last cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, Aaron's UFO radar was on, obviously.
Never off. Right?
Oh,
Yeah. I saw these in the box, the quarter bin box,
twofer.
Two
and I was like,
Twofer.
twofer, yeah. One's newsstand, one's direct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These main titles, you see them for a quarter, and it's just grab
You can't
them,
leave them
you know?
there. You can't leave them there. Man. Yeah. That's a bird cover for sure.
Yeah.
And the Uncanny
Ah,
X-Men.
and the next man.
Yeah. Oh, I found a bunch of Uncanny X-Men.
Look at there.
Welcome to the X-Men Havoc.
Man,
Hope
you got there in
survive.
time because I guarantee you those would not last.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I know
That's-
when to go.
Oh, you do?
Juggernaut.
Okay.
So you know when to go. He gives you the tips, huh?
No, it's like Radar Toys. Whenever I
Yeah.
go there, they're always like, "How do you know when to come in and we're putting out new comics? You just smell the
You're
new
terrible,
comics?"
Jeffrey.
And I
You're
say,
terrible.
"No, I got cameras hidden around your store."
Oh,
Oh, here, this is gonna be kind of. I'll try to do it this way. Got too many that time.
It was so much fun going to see him, man. It's cool when you know Radar Toys. That was the second one we went to.
Yeah, I wanted to take you guys out to that St. Vinny's out in Springfield, but I didn't know if we'd get there in time and get back in time. Mr. T, Peter Fu.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
you see Mr. T,
cool.
you get Mr. T.
I'm not seeing that, Scotty. I'm not sure what's wrong. There are some people on IG
No,
for
I-
whatever reason that I don't get stuff from.
Oh, I just saw. Well, we're gonna rock onto the Electra Avenue. That was
Electra
doubled.
Avenue, yeah.
That's a
Got all
double.
these Spideys for a quarter.
What?
Oh yeah.
I'm such a mark for Spidey throughout all. It's even the stuff I don't like, man. I see it, I grab it. I just love the covers and
As you can see, I got to tape down the flaps.
wow.
I just bagged them the other day. I had enough time to do that.
It's all
Escape.
late '90s stuff.
Unless you have like a lot of dust around you, probably don't even need to.
Yeah, I don't have too much dust, but I just like to have them bagged on board just to kind of keep them clean.
I do it because I put the 2 and then
Yeah.
it just makes it hard. I don't want to pick it up by that flap.
I'll be trading Tat with the Spidey doubles he has.
Yeah.
I had to sell my collection a long time ago. I told you guys that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I can hold them again.
I kept coming in and out of comics, but I'd always grab the Spidey throughout the '90s. You know,
Yeah.
even though I didn't like it as much as one. Oh, I love that. cover.
Ah, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah. My first Spider-Man book I bought was Web of Spider-Man issue 12.
Wow.
And that's what kind of, then I started buying a couple of Spider-Man books. And then I really wanted to complete that run. That was
Now
the first one I
now you
wanted to
have-
complete.
Yeah. Now you have Web of Spider-Man.
Yeah. I have Web of Spider-Man all done with all the variants, all the, newsstand, direct, all that stuff.
It's
I have it all
fun.
complete.
That's
Whoa.
fun. Yeah. That's.
Well, you
cool.
got to show that Tat when you have time.
I already did. I shot a video for it a long time ago.
Oh, a long time. Okay, I'll
Yeah,
search it out.
I shot a video for that one, and I also shot a video for my Transformers because I completed that run. I showed the one for X Factor.
I saw the
showed-
X Factor one. That I saw.
yeah, I shot the one for X-Men Classic.
Hey,
Hey,
no,
no,
man.
man, welcome, buddy. We were talking about you earlier. How you
So
doing?
Space Ghost.
on.
Nomin is
Space
getting closer to
Ghost.
1,000 guys. So
Wow.
it's at 910 or something out now. So
Books aren't cooperating. Jiminy, Christmas? Sweet Christmas. Oh, whatever. They'll lay down.
Christmas.
Sweet Christmas.
We would just say Christmas.
I was laying down. There you go. Go to sleep.
Helheim.
Yeah, I collect a lot of different series, a lot of different titles, especially I can find them on the cheap. Hillbilly, that was good. Eric Powell.
Middle that scream for blood.
Yeah,
Whoa.
got some
Hey.
Tarzan too.
Tarzan.
There's some Edgar Rice Burroughs stuff right there, Aaron.
Yeah.
Nice.
All for a quarter. So James
Nice.
Bond. Gotta have James Bond.
Yep.
Bond. James Bond.
Yep, James Bond. I'll just show a little bit more. I mean, if I can pick these up. My comics are falling and they can't get up. All right, here we go. Let's
I'm
see.
sure we can relate to that issue.
Oh, okay. I'm going to show some. This will be the last. I'll show and then I'll go to something else. But I got some nice books at the end I think Ray will like. I like the look of them. I couldn't believe I found him for a quarter. I was like,
Space Go.
Is that
Yeah,
Alex
both-
Ross on that cover?
yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I couldn't believe I found these in there. So I was supposed to grab
Look at
them.
that. I want that.
Oh,
This
that's
guy.
our
awesome.
childhood right there, buddy. Come on.
Yeah. Him.
Space Ghost,
Space Ghost to
Herculoids.
Herculoids.
Yep.
Oh, I got some Herculoid books.
There was the what was that one? The Squad.
Here you go. These last couple ones are gonna look. I think Ray's gonna like the look of them because this was great. This I mean this when this came out, it was selling really fast. Sacred Six. You had Vampirella. What was it? Red Sonja.
Yeah.
Some of the covers get a little bit nicer.
Uh-huh.
Perillo.
Future Quest. Mhm.
Gotta love Perillo.
Okay. Oh yeah, look at that! Wow,
Well, you should have been on Cover
Gee.
Slingers Saturday.
man, she's healthy.
Nice
Season's
thing.
beat.
I like that.
Yeah, and I think that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good. Still don't take up too much
Oh,
of everybody's time.
Wow.
Awesome
Wow,
stuff,
man.
Tat.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm still amazed at the stuff he finds for a quarter.
So
I
this
know.
this round is just going to be more random. A lot of it's modern, but I just got to get through it. So, but here's some true believers, you guys.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I
Yeah, it's
like
the
these.
first Mantis, Avengers 114.
I put these
Yeah,
right in.
something like that. Yeah.
I put these right in the run, even if I have the
Hey,
issue.
that-
you know?
That's it. The story continues.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, it's just
hey,
a
Ken,
very-
welcome, buddy.
it's
Hey,
a
Gun.
bizarre variant, you know.
See you here.
Gun, next time I take you to Radar, I'm going to have to show you where they have a box that's just full of true believers.
Okay, dude.
Yeah.
These are minty, Roger.
I'm with you, Jeffrey.
Minty.
Oh, that's a nice cover.
There was the Herculoids, Space Ghost, and there was like a trio. Oh man, memory just fades here.
Thor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thor.
Thor.
There you go, Ray.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's not the
Mhm.
fantastic Thor.
Aaron, you be you.
What did you say? You had
Advice.
2 of those?
Oh,
Oh, oh, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Galaxy Trio. Thank you, Jeffrey. I knew you would know that.
Get in the chopper.
I knew either you or Scotty
What-
would know that.
Once I get organized, I'll
What
go
was it,
through my-
Roger?
Galaxy Trio. Here.
Galaxy Trio.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I remember them. Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
Marvel had Conan again for like a year or something, year or two.
Yeah, they
Maybe it was
licensed
3
that out.
maybe it
Of
was
like
3 years.
who
I
was
got a bunch
highest
of
bidder, I
these.
guess, from the. I guess whoever is whoever was left the descendants, I guess, of Howard.
Conan.
I guess Titan's doing a better
Three
job.
Stooges
than
and Robots. I
Marvel.
remember that. Yep, I remember that. Sure.
Check it, dude. Morbius.
And I remember the
Morbius.
Little Stooges when they were like
These are lower runs too. They're not.
Yeah. Morbius.
Yeah.
probably at the end.
Minty.
Yeah, at the end when they were pre-cancellation comics are always lower print runs. Not always, I bet. Usually.
I just like to randomly open one. You know.
Hey.
Randomly open. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Man, that is man.
My hair
Severe.
used to look like that.
The hunt begins, people.
That's that they use that what do you call that gel? You know that
Yeah.
remember that stuff? Yeah.
Aquanet.
What
Aquanet.
that's the spray.
Aquanet.
My mom used to use that when she had the beehive hair, I remember.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Sweet.
my God.
Dracula.
She used to work at my dad had a restaurant in Miami Beach and she was like the cashier. So in the morning you would see her get all dollied up with the hair up there.
Nice. These are all minty. Low print runs too.
How many are in this series, do you know, offhand?
No.
Oh, that Morbius run.
I think
Oh, man.
I might have gotten these from Josh.
I'm just going to take a wild guess. I want to say it probably went to like 25, issue 25. I could be
That's a decent
completely
run.
wrong. I could be completely wrong. So please.
Well,
I
if it
think
went
it's
to
a
the
heat.
20s, that's a decent run, though. I mean, that's,
Yeah.
that's not like, that's
Nice-
not like
nice
one of
and
those
clean.
5-issue failures,
No.
Nice and clean, you guys. They're minty.
Basilisk.
Look at the
That's
face off,
legendary. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, those are some nice books. That was during the 80s.
Was it? I thought it was 90s.
Yeah, it looks 90s.
Or I mean, I'm sorry, like late 80s going in the 90s.
Early 90s, I
early
bet.
90s. And
Yeah.
we gotta go.
The
we gotta
art
go
style is
back-
getting into the 90s right there.
Yeah.
We gotta go back to our cheap stuff. A distant soil.
Cheap stuff.
The
What
indie
do
Ah.
all these
readings.
crowns mean?
We got
crowns?
filthy 50 center.
What crowns?
Oh, that's a nice cover, though.
I know. I like these distant soils. I
Who's
don't know
wearing
if
a
they-
crown over here?
Oh, it's even got a back centerfold, too. Nice. Well, hey.
Get your
But the inside is great, man.
Roger, block
Come on,
your
my wife's-
eyes.
My
Oh,
wife's in the other
sorry.
room, man. Come on.
I was just wondering if that was Cleopatra. It's like the human flag when 19 inches
Cleopatra.
all around your nose.
Yeah. She had a really nice necklace.
Oh my god,
That was Roger's excuse. There. I thought he
Oh,
it was
man.
Cleopatra. I had to take a closer look.
32 issues. You're close.
I want to go
Ted.
back. Okay, 32 on those. I was
You were close.
I was
You were close.
mid ballpark. Mid ballpark.
Crowns
Thank
next to names.
you. Oh, Penny Dragon, yeah.
Marvel UK, I'm a mark for this stuff too. It's just so lowbrow, but the art is actually sometimes better than your typical 90s art with the
Mhm.
perspectives and stuff. But this
Oh,
is,
that
this-
might be one of the YouTube things. Like if you have the first comment, you get a crown or something. Yeah.
I have a few of those issues. I think that was like a 4-part series, I want to say.
Dude, I just
Or at least
collect
I've only
Marvel
found 4
Matters.
issues.
Ah, okay.
this time around buying back issues for the last couple of years. And whenever I see
Oh,
Marvel
so you know what?
UK,
11. I was wrong.
I
I
just
only have 4 issues of that one, though.
I just grabbed Marvel UK because it's just crazy to me. But some of it's really good.
Do you know,
Oh,
Aaron? Do you know what this means over here where it says
No.
"show comments on stage"? It says
Why?
"chat overlay"
Why?
lets you display your comments directly on your stream.
I like Eclipse Comics too.
There you go. I think I have a few of those off to the side for you.
Let me hit
doubles
this and see if what they're talking about.
I
I may regret doing this.
may regret doing this.
Oh, you have to pay for it. Oh,
Dun, dun,
okay.
dun.
Ha, ha, ha. Nice
They'll get
try,
you
nice
one
try.
way or another.
Yeah, nice try. Nice try.
And we
Hey,
got
Amateur
some-
Player, welcome, buddy.
I might have gotten these from Kirby.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kirby was
Oh.
selling a
That's
lot
an
of this
X-Men
stuff.
going.
Under the cow of MS. I was totally
Yeah.
out of X-Men by this time.
Should be number one. Yeah, Scotty's got to be a number one commenter on my channel. Come on, Dave. Surf Blue. I'm hungry.
Dude, don't
Is
get me
there a time
hungry.
you're not hungry? Come on.
Don't get
Oh,
me
hey,
hungry.
what is Ray snacking on today?
So it would be a
We
twofer,
got-
but it's a
We
variant.
got donuts and we got Milano cookies.
Nice.
Let's see here. There we
Sorry,
go.
Aaron. I forgot that.
Sorry, Aaron. We had to
Donuts
look at
and
the we had
Milano
to look at the goodies here. There you go.
Okay, back to
Sorry,
my-
Aaron.
One's a
So-
silver stripe and one's a red stripe.
So those
Oh.
are two different editions.
Yeah.
Huh. Are those like the enhanced editions? Like you'll have like a
It might be
Like
a second printing.
like
or something. I
embossed
don't
or
know.
something. Oh, second print. Okay.
I wasn't collecting X-Men at this time. I wasn't reading it. Fell off of it. Didn't like it.
I'm trying to say on some of those, it would be like a second printing. And I think on others, it just had extra pages
Number 3. What the?
on some.
Well,
Cool.
Jeffrey, you got to get going. You got to start the commenting. Didn't Topps Comics do DNA Agents?
Those are nice X-Men books, though.
Yeah, dude. You know, I got these from Kirby, I think.
Does anybody know if Topps Comics did DNA? I don't remember that.
Topps Comics?
Yeah.
Under the cow of MS.
I don't remember that.
How I met Kirby.
Hmm.
Who stopped the juggernaut? Come on, don't riff on that. Nothing to stop.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right.
Reprints, baby, reprints.
Nice.
Yeah, but those are so pricey otherwise.
What? I wonder who she is.
She's looked better, I bet.
Yeah, she's looked better. I bet. Weird Science.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a good song. Oh, no,
I
boy.
saw that movie in the theater. Yeah, I remember.
Weird Science.
That was kind of like, hey, if you were a nerd at that time, that was like your opus movie,
Yeah,
you know?
My favorite song by them, though, is "It's a Dead Man's Party." I love that.
it's a. Oh, you got to check out their second album there. So
Yeah.
Good for your soul, dude. Here you go.
Yeah,
you
good
guys.
movie. The Dave stamp of approval. Saucer alert.
Oh,
Yep.
And you got the bubble helmets.
yep. They ain't your mama saucer.
But good for your soul, man. You would totally
Yeah.
do that tat. Good for your soul. It's underrated.
Weird
It's
Science says the reason I
tune
played with
after
Barbie.
tune, just
Oh,
so-
that's right. That they used the Barbie to create the woman. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, Weird
Wellbore,
Science, yeah.
welcome, buddy. Great to see
Weird
you.
Science is a good movie.
Pretty cool reprints, right?
My Science Project was also another good movie. Yeah, Val Kilmer.
Oh, that's right. That's the
I
that
see these.
They,
I
they
give
created
them-
that laser thing, and
I either
Yeah.
give them to friends or if I have doubles or something, but I just can't
Oh,
say no to Steve Rude.
the rude dude, as you call him.
Yeah. That's subtle. What's going on there, people?
She needed
standing
to
on his
lift
back.
that up top. Yeah.
Couldn't look in the hole in the bottom. I had to look at the hole at the top.
Well, you know, there's better vantage point at the higher level elevations.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
Hey,
true.
you got binoculars? Come on, Tat.
Cool.
Get on the ball, buddy.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at my G.I. Joes and, oh, man.
And
Oh,
this is
I
a
hear
re-
that excuse all the time. Oh, no, I'm not paying attention. I'm looking at my G.I. Joes.
This is a reprint of the first story
Oh,
here.
hold on a second. Let's see.
No. I want to watch his books. I wasn't
I
trying to
just wanna see
interrupt
real
him.
quick what you showed there.
Oh, well, I'm showing like one of my G.I. Joes. See, the rubber bands were so elusive.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't have his bottom. Look, it's floating over here. He's walking this way. He's going to kick himself in his own butt.
Exactly.
Yeah, those perish after a few years. Yeah.
But I still have them. Nexus. That's a good book.
Yeah,
So that's
this
what
is
I
a
went
reprint
first.
of the first
Oh.
one too, so it's pretty cool,
That's nice cover there, looking up in the
Yeah.
stars. Yeah, nice.
isn't that?
He's in the background there. Is that?
And you could
Yeah,
find
he's in
these
background.
too, man. I wonder if some of these cheap comics will ever be expensive again, or will ever be expensive. Period.
Yeah, the owner.
Due to quality,
Yeah.
Jackson used a playgirl to bring life aside. You guys.
Say what?
Do you want to play a game? What movie is that line in? That's from
That's,
War Games. War Games.
Yeah, I just saw that.
You're not going to pass that one by me. I've seen that movie probably 20 times, dude, including about 3 in the theater.
This is the last.
Yeah, here it is, liking the covers. Yeah, you got it, dude. You have you read these?
These are organizing. I'm
You're organizing. I've
I've
heard
read
these.
some-
I've never read the whole series, but I've heard it's really good stuff.
I've read some issues and I really dig it. I can't wait to get it all organized. And
I do follow Toy Polloy, actually. Yeah, he's really good at fixing toys if you're into that.
I got these young bloods, man. Do you like these, Tat?
Youngblood.
that hair.
Yeah, it's a decent series.
People aren't really, keen on young bloods.
Yeah. I just had a few issues and I'm a completist, so I got to complete it. It's just
Right.
Ah,
Maybe I got these from Josh, actually. Kind of looks like Batman there, but
yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
And I got a bunch of Spawn.
Spawn. There you go. I
That's
tell you,
another
those
one.
lower numbers of Spawn are getting up there in price.
Nice.
So I mean, if you can get them on the dead cheap, that's awesome.
And high grade too, man. That's what
Yeah.
I mean. Like, I'm gonna be picking and choosing my battles.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the Serpent War, man. I always
Oh.
talk about Serpent War.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually revisited this concept recently when Marvel had Conan.
Yeah.
I like that snake cover. That's awesome.
Man, that is an awesome cover, I have to
Nice.
admit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let me tell you, if you're afraid of snakes, that's it, man. You're
Put that on a projector above above someone's bed. They wake up to that.
Ooh!
Conan doesn't seem to be. I'm almost done here. I got a few more.
He's on a ship or a canoe boat.
He did have a lot of adventures in the high seas. So.
Nice.
Yeah. I got these from Josh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look at this, dude. Dave Stevens.
Yeah, you got some sweet books from him.
Yeah, man.
Rocketeer.
Comment about what you-
I've got,
Oh,
I got
okay, got it.
more than
Another
one of
nice
these.
Mm-hmm. Rocketeer, that's
Missing
cool.
Man. The
Uh,
missing man.
This is pretty cool. I want my Spidey Wizard 1/2 wizard. It had Spidey and Ben Reilly and Spidey 2099 on the cover.
That's definitely a Liefeld there. I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
The big
nobody
chest.
can breathe through those nostrils. They're like pinholes.
But when you got a chest that big, you know what I'm saying? It's...
Yeah.
I'm not like a Liefeld fan, but for some reason I collect his.
Ooh, wait, is that- Did that say
Oh,
75 cents in the corner? Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I think that came.
real American.
Did that come with like
hero.
an action figure or something?
I can't remember. That's cool. That's any GI Joe though too. It's
Yeah.
yeah,
I had that one too, but I don't know where I got it.
yeah.
Almost done here.
There you go, King Spawn.
King Spawn.
Do you got all the spawns as they're coming out, buddy?
Yeah, oh yeah. I got 'em all, I got all the titles of Spawn on my full list
Yeah,
for $2.99.
yeah, $2.99, dude.
Hold on, there
This
was
is
a
number
question
one, man.
there.
Yeah.
So
Do
they're
you know
going
how
to
much Spawn got paid for the
What was
original Conan? Around
what was your
20,000.
favorite spawn?
Wow.
Pat? Was it Gunslinger?
Gunslinger is yeah. He started to become my favorite because I mean I still love the original Spawn.
Yeah.
I mean I got a tattoo of him on my arm right here.
Yeah.
But I mean I do like Gunslinger. I'm starting to try to get into reading the medieval Spawn because that one looks pretty good.
Okay, so it's not a action figure variant. So
Oh, gotcha.
I'll be looking them up slowly, and getting, like I said, my Amazing Spidey is what I really want now. I'm getting there,
Yeah.
but
yeah, that's
I
the
need my
flagship
first.
title there.
Need my
Well, I'm gonna
first
try to help you out, brother. I'm gonna try to help you out.
I'm gonna get Hobgoblin. I'll tell you that.
I'll keep an eye out too. I mean, I know I have your list. I think, Aaron. So I'll keep an eye out too for you.
Thanks.
There you
man.
go, Tat.
Ooh.
Oh, still in the box. It's minty.
Still
It's
in the
fresh.
box, not even open.
Oh,
Delta
gotta love
Super.
that.
19. It's not that old. 1999.
Yeah, but still, that's
Very
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
No,
Not that old from our perspective. For some people in the chat, they may have been born after that.
People collect that now,
My daughter was born in '99, so
Nice. Yeah, look at the action rope going down the side of the building.
yeah,
It's
right.
pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, I had Big Jim. I remember, and
Does that one come with dog tags?
I bet you it does.
Because I know the older ones did.
No. I don't see one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm surprised they did a lot of stuff they did when we were younger. They gave out to kids because a lot of that stuff was choking hazards.
Yeah. We survived somehow, though.
Didn't get lead poisoning.
No,
But every
we
time I walk by a
survived.
magnet, I get stuck.
I had a GI Joe with a string. Yeah, he would talk. Yeah, yeah. I remember that one.
Ah.
Superman.
Superman.
Boy, Aaron, you were on top of that one, man.
Yes, he was.
That was like,
Oh, doubles. He's got doubles.
remember the box.
Super.
Double mid gum.
Put one in my box.
1995.
Okay. What in your box? There you go.
I'll put it in your box. It'll become my box.
Superman needs a shave.
Nice.
Oh, that's when he was stranded, I think, off planet. I forgot the storyline totally, but yeah.
So what I do is I, of course, put them in
Very cool.
alphabetical order, and then I put them away.
Thunder.
Claim. No, it's not claim sale.
Claim.
Not claim sale.
Not today, buddy.
they see Aaron there. They're like, oh, claim sale. No.
I can't wait to have Tat on there. Tat
And
and I are
Rob's
gonna
not
rock
even
it.
here. If Rob was here, forget it.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cheap collector.
Yeah.
They would definitely think it was a claim sale.
Every time he's on here, people are like claim. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not claim sale. Here,
He's
take
got
easy.
it down.
Chill,
like it's-
chill,
like
chill.
it's science.
But your claim sales are really good, though, Aaron.
Oh yeah, that's just different. Is all. It's all good.
Yeah, Brent just showed what he got off of you, Aaron. All those X-Men.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love Brent. I love
Yeah,
his
yeah.
videos.
Cool.
Dude rocks, man. He's right down to earth too. You know.
Got two.
Double.
He
Double.
survived the apocalypse. But
Another
apparently he's the
keeper.
only one.
Beach.
Got two of them.
Let's see here.
Right.
GI Joe 2 has 4. A newsstand direct second print. Oh, so
You
it is a
stick me in
second
a
print.
monkey.
It's one. Okay,
So I have the second print direct.
I guess so. Yeah, second print. Where is it? Hold on. Well, no, there it is. There it is. A newsstand, a direct,
Clock can't
a second
fire.
print, and then a toy one. So I think you have
Nice.
the second print. Yeah.
That
Second
one's gonna
print
be
direct,
harder to
yes.
get. Yeah.
Ooh, I got the variant too for King's. I didn't notice that.
There you go.
King Spawn, dude. These were $6. Holy freak.
Nice.
Got two of them.
So,
Hey, Ward and Moose, welcome. Say hi to Steven Spock for me.
Steven Spock.
Yes, you have a
Superman
second
got
print.
old.
Oh,
Steven
yeah.
Spock.
Rip Van
Old
Winkle.
Superman. That's the key
Superman.
issue.
Superman.
Oh, I'm trying to remember why it's a key.
No, I don't know where it was filmed.
Mm.
Gotta love those Superman covers.
I'll give you a hint. It's where I used to live back in the days. Oh,
Rayman.
back in
Rayman.
Ohio? Somewhere in
Ohio.
Ohio. Yeah.
Ohio.
I have all these issues you're showing.
Nice.
I feel like you're just pulling those out of my box, Ray.
And you got them for a quarter, right?
Or either I've been pulling them out of your box, one of the two. But we both have the
Yeah.
same taste here. I like this.
You're on opposite coast, so that's a long arm there.
Hey, you believe in magic?
Yeah. Do you believe in magic?
There you go.
Christina, welcome.
Hi, Christina.
Hey, Christina.
It was great to see you in all those videos and over in Heroes Con and
Yeah, we were.
AG.
She
That's a
helped,
good story right there. That's a real good one.
Murphy Anderson.
she helped with the auction Heroes for Heroes too.
Oh, that's sick.
Cincinnati. Okay. Cincinnati, Ohio. I figure so. North Pole, no.
The Adventures of Superman.
Cleveland.
The
They filmed it in
Adventures of
Cleveland, really? Wow.
The Eagle cover.
Nah,
That's interesting. I can't think of any
right, Ray.
film from Cleveland, yeah. Other than maybe Major League.
We got boomers coming.
Nice. Superman.
He's picking it up like it's a Hot Wheels.
That's a
Yeah,
big
just,
can.
yeah, just
Hey, I want to play with my
Exercise.
buddy. I want to play with
You
my
want
buddy
these?
Tank.
Here we go. Red, white, and blue.
oh yeah.
Your
Awful
favorite-
movie, but
No, I was gonna say your favorite movie.
it's an awful movie. But,
Oh man, my internet's going bleepy. There we go.
No, you're actually good.
no, you're good though. You're solid.
No, but I mean-
Yeah, you're right
this is like
on.
the best one yet, man.
Well, I don't know. It's on my side though. It's like when he's showing his book, sometimes it gets a little staticky or it just like stops. So
Oh,
I think my son might be playing the Xbox.
Oh,
yeah, that'll do it.
how come there's super skeletons for Rayman?
There you go.
That last one I think is part of the what do you call that? When Brainiac
Panic
attacked,
in the Sky.
yeah, Brainiac
Yeah.
attacked and radiation or something. Yeah, I forgot the exact reason. Yeah.
Yeah,
Scary.
you got Shazam, Batman, Superman, Green Lantern. Can't see the other two. Is that Aquaman down way down in the corner, dried up like a fish?
Yeah, there's Christina's channel.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody sub up Christina there.
My
Absolutely.
vision's coming back.
Yep, that's Aquaman.
I might start to be able to draw again. Be nice.
Dean Cain. Dean Cain was Superboy, wasn't he? Or am I misremembering that series?
The death of Superman.
Funny,
Yeah,
Scotty.
Superman.
Yeah, that
The
was a
death of
big time
Superman.
book. They only printed like I think 500 of those.
White, blue,
Yeah,
Something with X-Men 1 or something like that.
green.
He's got look at it. He's got the variants.
Whoa!
He's got
White,
the
blue,
second,
green.
third,
We
fourth.
got the whole rainbow here of Superman covers. There's a yellow one, I think.
Wait, is there a yellow one?
I think there is.
Wait,
There are
I
5
don't
prints, as I recall.
if there's a yellow one and Ray has it, then it exists. If he doesn't have it, then it
It
doesn't.
doesn't.
That's right.
If it's not in that box, it was never
Yeah.
printed.
Never happened.
Dean
Ill-
Cain, Superman, just scary.
Ill Bill
Oh,
looks
okay.
impressed right now. He's impressed.
Oh, that one's green.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
wow.
Good work.
Wow.
Lois and Clark show. Oh, okay,
Dude.
gotcha.
Nice.
I really, really love your collection, Ray.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's crazy.
Yeah, yellow. and
I've never opened this.
Wow.
I know that's good. It's in the
Yeah, man,
original shrink wrap.
that's a collector's
20,
item.
20 bucks.
That's
Wow.
like going to a movie and not getting your ticket ripped. You still having a good time.
Yeah. Funeral for a friend.
Yeah, funeral.
Funeral.
If you're missing any of those books, Ray, let me know. The funeral for a friend. Geez, I need water because I have some doubles of that stuff.
Okay.
JRK. Oi. Oi.
Oi,
Oi.
oi.
JRK strikes again. I like saying that.
Wow, look at him. He's all buffed.
Man,
I'm huge.
I think he overdosed on sun there or something.
I don't eat spinach. I
Hey,
eat oatmeal
Godfather, welcome,
cookies.
Brian. Great to see you here, my friend.
Oatmeal is good for you. Good brand.
Scoon has about Scoon's Comics has like a bunch of DC Universe.
I like him.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
It's hard to read if you don't open it. That's true, but he already has
Dead
them.
again.
Yeah.
He has them in the opening already.
Oh,
So.
you know.
He's
Johnny
keeping
has
that
a
as
point.
keepsake. It's like a time capsule, you know.
What should I do with these
This
tails
guy
from the
gonna
crypt?
die. Yes.
Yeah, we're going to pump you up.
I'm Hans and I'm Franz here to pump you up. I remember
Oh,
those.
that takes me back.
Pump you
boy,
up.
right there, yeah.
I love that.
That
Yeah.
really takes me back.
Don't be
Oh.
little girly man.
Yeah.
Girly man, yeah.
What's funny is my older brother, he had a vinyl record of Arnold Schwarzenegger and it was his workout vinyl record.
Wow.
I go walking by his room and I hear this, come on, pick it up, push it harder. Don't be
Wow.
girly man, come on, push it. Do those curls, good boy. You know, like I'd be laughing my butt
That's
off.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
I bet
And my
you that's
brother's in there, you know, my
reflective.
brother's pumping iron with Arnold, and I just saying, well, come on, that's a good workout. Put up the sweat. Don't forget to drink water, you know. Like, damn.
I bet you that's a collector's item now, Tat. You know?
Church lady, yeah, isn't that special?
Well, I can do a lot of different voices, like Ren and Stimpy, Beavis and Butthead, Mickey
Right.
Mouse, Goofy, you name it. I can do most of those.
You could create your own cartoon, man.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
You know? You should.
That's funeral for a friend, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I should try to do a video just doing a cartoon voice the whole time through a whole video and see if I can't laugh while
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah,
man.
Tat, that was good. Christina's
Really
right.
good.
Yeah. When I used to do
I do
karaoke, I used to do Eddie Vedder all the time and like Chris Isaac and sing all those songs that this one friend of mine would always want me to sing an Eddie Vedder song. She said that was the closest she was going to get to Pearl Jam. And I'd just be laughing
Wow.
like, well, thank you. I feel flattered.
Wow, cool.
That's great. So you
But
were
I can
doing,
usually sound like people.
you're doing
Good voices.
right? You're doing stuff like that. Why? I saw Pearl Jam. I did see Pearl Jam.
Ooh, that's a cool cover.
My
Got three
friend me and
different-
I would voice Beavis and Butthead on Sundays for the college radio station. Cool.
What the? God dang it. That Beatrice? I thought that was a boy. Knock it off, Bobby.
Christina, don't
Oh,
go around your
Thank you. Propane accessory.
King of the
Come
hill.
on, Peg.
Fire.
Oh, wait, fire. Come on,
Good
buddy.
stuff, Ray. Good
Let's
stuff,
go over there and tip those cows.
Shut up, Davis.
You-
No way. I'm the big portfolio. I mean, keep me for me bungle. Ready me? For my bungle.
You guys are cracking me up.
Ren and
Oh my
Stimpy.
God.
I used to love that cartoon because, you know, my favorite one was Fire Dogs. But then I like the one that are going around selling rubber nipples for some reason. And he was trying to get, what was it, Stimpy to follow him. But then when
Yeah.
his cousin Spin came to meet him, he's all, whatever you do, Stimpy, don't let him touch my bubble gum records, you know? And
Yeah.
Stimpy like, okay, Ren, I got you. It's like, kind of funny. But yeah, my friend always has me yell, secret a monkey at work all the time.
Can you do Kip from Napoleon Dynamite?
Napoleon Dynamite? I can do Napoleon Dynamite.
Nice.
My throat's dry. That sounds bad.
It's awesome, dude.
Thanks,
Get some
Tina.
water. Get some water.
Come get your dinner, Tina, you fat lard.
You should
Picked
do
up any
that,
sweet
bro.
jumps?
You should do impersonations
good
while
job.
you're showing comics.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm talking over you guys.
Oh no, keep
Oh, no,
going. You're
It's the
funny.
heat, man.
Cornholio. Now they want Cornholio. man.
Cornholio, because the heat is getting to me. But Cornholio, okay. I'm the big Cornholio. Come on, pants down. No way. Got TV from your bubble? Hey, what do you mean? Cornholio. I put my shirt over my head, but then hey,
That was
sweaty.
pretty good. That was pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's awesome.
I like
man.
the Cornholio. Yeah.
That no man, that now make my mango boom. Man, I'm dang on boom hour, man.
Boom hour. Boom hour. That's funny.
Oh man.
I could sort of do Al Pacino.
World of Krypton.
I used to be able to do Christopher Walken really good, but I can't do it that much anymore. I just need more cowbell.
Oh, Christopher Walken rules, man.
I can't do Chewbacca. That's hard. If I put on my mask, I can.
Iggy could do.
Iggy does a good Chewbacca.
Yeah, Higgy does.
Yeah.
Thor.
We got me going. Oh, there it is. I can't reach it. With my side.
Agreed. Superman Doomsday. Oh. Yeah, that's the whole Panic in the Sky series there. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Greyman.
Yeah. Oh, look at it.
You sound just
Hey.
great, dude.
That's my Chewbacca.
Nice. That was good.
Is it me or is it hot in my garage?
It's on your garage.
Well, let me
man.
check. I'll be there in a sec.
You mean those,
Okay,
those,
Aaron.
red
The
cheeks,
AC on.
those red cheeks are not like makeup?
Hey, I'll leave the garage door open for you, bro, and you can go through my comics. It's all good.
Cool. You're a good friend.
And when we see
Make sure
Aaron
to do
off
that.
camera, it's 'cause he's
Right.
like speeding down south.
Yeah.
I'll
Guys, I
stop
gotta go.
there.
All
Stop
right,
there.
buddy. Thanks.
Yep.
Good books,
Aaron, you
brother.
got a few more to show, buddy?
I'm actually good right now.
You're good?
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
I can start opening the box I just got, but there's tons in there. And
Okay, I'll show a few more, and then we'll call it a night.
okay.
Nice.
All right. So, I was showing some of those bicentennial banner ones. Show a few more of those. I like it because it's like it was almost all the comics during the July August 1976 cover dated. Remember, this came out probably more like April, maybe early May. But here's Batman fans. Here's a Batman 277.
Excellent.
Wow.
A little bit of a horror-ish element to this one. I think there's another Ernie Chan. Yeah, Ernie Chan right there.
Really nice cover.
Yeah, cool colors.
Yeah, Mom.
You're getting Roger going now.
And here we have Plop.
Oh yeah, those plops
Nope.
pop up. Don't they?
There, again,
Things
just
come to mind.
they're just like fun, like like Spy versus Spy. That like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that vibe.
quick hitters. Yeah.
Is that a gorilla
Let me
with,
open
with
it
a
up.
banana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll show you that. Hold on a second. Here,
Like I know I'm not seeing things.
look at this. The
I could have kept mine. I let
the
mine
Empire,
go.
this is sort of a reversal. The Empire State Building. Why did he climb it? Everybody's
Oh.
confused why. It's because it's a big banana at the top.
He's peeling it. That's awesome.
Feeling it. Yeah. Why do you think he goes up there? I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
Well, if he
Yeah.
throws a banana peel down,
Right.
someone's definitely going to take a fall
Yeah.
or slip. Then it'll
some
go
of
from
these-
flop to slip.
Like, you had this kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Prison flops. Prison plops. Prison flops. Prison flop. Prison plops.
Sorry.
And then you
I
have,
got you on
you have
flop.
these two guys just hanging around talking to each other.
I should have held on to mine, but I just can't hold on to everything. Those plops
you
are fun.
You have these little art from
Kind of makes me think of like the Far Side when you show like just the little ones, like the little cartoon skits of it. You know, how Far Side was so great. I love Far Side.
this is not something you're going to see too often nowadays. This very, very obese guy here.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
That
And
makes
they're
me
just
think of
like,
my time.
Maybe it'll go back to that.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
and then here you have like the little, just the one panels. Like here you have observation of the operation room, and they're like thumbs up, thumbs down, that kind of thing. Like, should you
Yeah.
save them? Shouldn't you? You're the guy with thumbs down up there. Yeah. Yeah. And then you have this guy in the emergency room, and he says, "Say, that's a real gold handle, rubies and diamonds. Oh, gee, look, an emerald." And it's like it's the hilt of the sword that's impaled the guy. They're more obsessed with the inlays of the gems than saving the guy.
Yeah, they're saving the guy.
Yeah, it's like
But sir, I
ridiculous.
got a sword in my back. Yeah, but we're admiring the craftsmanship.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, these are just quick hitters.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
Funny, just
Something real quick
ridiculous
while you're
stuff.
sitting waiting.
But you got Wolverton art. That one I showed you was Wolverton. Hold on, let me show you that again. Where was that? Well, it was there.
That happens to me too, especially when you're
Well,
live.
thank you for showing that though. That's cool.
Look at there. It says sit. Yep.
Looks like Clifford.
He sat right on top of him.
Me.
Yep.
Trying to teach my dog how to sit right now. He doesn't do that. He sits, but he doesn't
looks
sit
like
on me.
This lady here looks like Wolverton art. There, that lady
Cool.
there. N is for Nellie Nemish. The loveliness of Nellie Nemish is marred by just one single blemish. The trouble is the blemish goes where her scalp down to her toes.
Oh,
Nice. There's just so much gold everywhere, right? In paper.
M, listen to this. M is for Mangaroo. If I was a Mangaroo and they put me in a zoo, I think I know what I would do. I'd go crazy, wouldn't you?
What are you, Dr. Zeus?
That's what
Just reading.
what's in the book.
I got a
Just
shirt
like
that says
the
I
cat in
fling
the
too.
hat. That's awesome.
Listen to this one. O is for omnivore. You will hardly ever see two omnivores, for instantly, whether they be son or brother, they try to swallow one another. And they're
That's cool.
see there. Both.
Oh my God.
That's
Anyway.
a cool book.
So,
I like
yeah,
it.
Come on.
It's kind of like what
Come on,
they
Uncle Roger, read me another one. Come
it's kind
on,
of like dad
Uncle
jokes.
Roger.
It's kind of like
One
what you're
more.
what they say about us now about dad jokes. That's kind
All
of
right,
what
here
those
we
are.
go.
They're funny.
Dracula's
held on to
in the delivery room, and what's coming out? It's a bat.
It's a bat.
Wow.
You know, it would have been funny too if he was out of blood bank.
Good one.
But I like the bat though. That's cool. He's in the waiting room. Here comes a bat.
All right, so here's the monster plop. All right, so let's read this one.
Okay.
Here it is, my little Polski, Dracula's coffin. Take that, bloodsucker! Thuck, 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 thuck. The deed is done. They slam the coffin. Now the coffin is opening up. Creak. And he's like, well, how was I supposed to know he sleeps on his belly? So they were pounding it into his stomach.
That's good.
Like running
That's
off.
awesome.
Yeah. Just
1, 2.
ridiculous stuff like that. You know?
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
What did I hit there? Hold on. I use it full screen. I tell you, I am like the master of hitting my mouse, even though it's like feet away from me.
Are you sure that you clicking your mouse?
You
Mm.
never know with me.
I
All
know.
right, here's another one. Our fighting forces. I can't tell what number because it's cut off. It's 160 something.
Oh, I got that one.
Yeah, I remember. I think you showed this one on
Yep.
a cover slinger. Yeah.
What number is it, Ray?
Oh man.
Let's
25.
go, Ray.
I
This is
don't
an
know.
awesome Joe Kubert cover here on Weird War Tales number 47. And the
Nice.
guy's playing like a war
Yes.
game,
Yeah,
and they're actually coming to life here behind him
that's awesome.
They're coming to life as he's playing it.
as he's playing it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you know how like the curse things or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Ray, you showed one of these. This is number 3 though, a 4-star spectacular. And this is reprints from the Silver Age. Now it says 4 stars, but I only see 3. Oh, I guess there's 2 here: Superboy and Supergirl in the same story. Yeah.
Marvel
And then, of
did-
course, one of my favorite characters, my favorite Legionnaire by far, Karate Kid.
Yeah,
Uh,
I had a couple of those when I was a kid, man. But Definitely collecting them now.
Get them back. Get them back.
Yeah.
Taking it back, yeah.
Well, what's interesting here is that he was in the 30th century, but he was an old soul, right? So he couldn't find a challenge in the 30th century because so much passivity. So he went back in the past where things were made chaotic.
Mm.
And he had adventures in the 20th century to prove it to himself that that he was as good as everybody else thought.
Yeah.
And he was.
Wax on, wax off,
160.
Daniel's son.
168.
168. All right.
There you go. Right on, Ray.
And here's another really good series, underrated series. Only lasted, I don't know, maybe 10 issues or so. But it's sort of like the Justice Society redone. All-Star Comics number 61. It's called the Super Squad.
Nice.
Power Girl is part of that.
Yeah.
Starman, Star Spangled Kid, I think it is actually.
Yeah.
And you can see the Alan Scott Green Lantern, so forth. And then we have a very underrated series as well, which I only have about half the run. Claw, the Unconquered. This one here, it's like Sword and Sorcery, Aaron, but here this is a very like sci-fi like cover.
Yeah.
You know,
I have one book of Claw. I can't remember what number it is, but yeah.
Yep. It's pretty.
It's cool.
I thought it was pretty good series. Just it
Yeah.
didn't.
I'm
When
totally
the implosion thing in DC, it didn't give it time to sort of expand into whatever that they had in store for it.
Yeah.
Brave and the Bold. Again, I love that Batman actually teamed up with people back then, not like the surly loner that he turned into later. 128 here with Mr. Miracle.
That's what I grew up with, was the surly guy.
The surly guy,
That's
right?
more the detective, right? That's more the detective guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was more the detective. He was more likely to search out people that would help him with certain cases, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep. I definitely collect those.
And this is a very odd series in that it sort of gives you the enemy's perspective of World War II, Blitzkrieg.
Huh.
And here they're throwing this lady onto a train track.
Where's Superman when you need him?
It's rough stuff. It really is. It's like the themes here are. When I was a kid, I was like, wow, that kind of, it was pretty shocking, the things that they would do, executions, things like that.
Wow.
And that is all, folks. Let me go back here.
Could I just show one more thing real quick? If that's okay?
Sure. Hold on a second.
This is how much my wife loves me. She went out and she found this, and there's a character on this. There's a character on this that I don't know if any of you guys will know which one I really like.
Pigpen.
Pigpen.
Yep, because there's Pigpen on there.
Pigpen.
Yep.
Anything Pigpen she finds for me, I'm just like, yes. So this is going to be hanging up here very shortly. But yeah, she found it for me the other day. My wife really loves it. That's all I got.
Oh, that's cool. I was a Linus guy myself.
She's
Linus. Our dog's name was Linus.
Cool.
He even had a little blue blanket.
I had a favorite blanket when I was a little Moppet Metarog, and so I could really relate to him.
Yeah.
It was a security blanket in a sense.
When I was a little tad, I loved to get dirty, and I didn't like taking baths because I was afraid I'd fall down the sink.
Today's National Reggae Day. Okay.
Reggae, nice. Hey, man.
We have the 3 actors from Napoleon Dynamite coming here.
Nice.
Wow.
Ooh,
Christina.
You, Christina. Awesome. That's great.
Wow, nice. Oh,
Star Wars.
the monster from
Star Wars.
Return of the Jedi. Yeah.
Yeah, he was also in what was it? Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I liked. I enjoyed.
Yeah. It was good. Oh, I got really close to the camera that time. Woo. But as you can see, my garage still needs a lot of
Is there any
fixing.
rule against me reading and showing Far Side shorts on YouTube? Probably not. Shorts.
Oh,
It's probably fair use there if you're doing a
I could
short.
probably do this without dropping. That's all my Joes.
Oh man, look at
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Some of them are halfway off the little rubber bands, but I could buy those rubber bands and replace them. Whoops, that one's dead. Uh-oh. Just
Falling
edit
and
that
I
out.
can't get up.
Just edit that one out. It's just little dude.
And look at this. Look at this. Listen, this. Remember we were reading that stuff at Plop, right? So
Yeah.
this is Jackson Riker. There sits Roger in his cave of gratitude. Don't bother him while he's reading, or he'll treat you rude. Say what you want, be it classic or smut, but still a great dude.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
That was
Your
good,
cave.
Jackson.
Excellent, Jackson.
Awesome.
I take all those things back that I thought about you. Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry.
No, you didn't say that. I didn't hear anything.
Oh, yeah. You know, sometimes I get my mouth has a brain of its own. Pig pen. Yep. Oh, you made a video of it. Look, somebody paid attention, Scotty.
Somebody pay attention.
Scotty paid attention. Yeah.
I'm way back here. Oh. I was going to show this one to you too.
Yeah, man.
Tom Lessons.
Nice.
Ooh.
Turok.
These are raw comics. These are no bags, no boards. These are
Yeah. I like it raw.
This is
This
just right
one.
off the rack.
This one though, man, it's in really bad condition, but it's complete. Because I can take the cover off and I can, put it on another book. So when I go to school, back in the day with math. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Hey, don't give away my tricks.
But yeah, I still got once this garage is done, I want to do a full tour of what this area can look like eventually. So when you guys come over, you have a couch to sit on, not on stuffed animal.
Yeah, man, I love to see that because I see snippets of your space.
Yeah.
But, I'm sure the full magnitude of it would be something to behold.
Oh yeah, seriously. Because then when I have it all done, when people come over, we can all hang out here, watch movies. I have a little fridge set up where soft drinks, all that stuff. I'll take care of anybody who comes over. We'll leave a light on.
All right. Yeah, okay. Just like the whole Motel 6 or whatever that is.
Motel 6. Yeah.
Leave the light on for you.
I'll
No,
leave the light on.
I'll even put them in on your
maybe
pillow.
that's another hotel, but one of those. Yeah. All right, gentlemen. Thank you again for keeping me company and showing up and supporting. I appreciate all the stuff that you guys do and showed today. Again, next Tuesday we'll be back. I hope you gentlemen can join me again. We'll have another rocking good time.
Yeah.
And of course, I'll be accused of all kinds of misnomers. But anyway, that's just the par for the course here.
Yeah.
But remember, on Thursday, I'm doing the MVS. I won't say the name so that nobody else has to take another drink. My prelude, in which, of course, all you gentlemen here have helped me out with that project. And I'm going to be talking a little bit about my history with it.
Yeah, I can't
and
wait.
my contributions to the discerning of the art of the stamps, some of them.
So beautiful.
And then I've got Bub is sending me the last one. It should be here tomorrow. So Thursday.
Roger, you have your own stamp compliments of Damien. You have your own stamp.
Damien was instrumental,
Yeah.
And Tat sent me that Iron Man 69. You sent me the Daredevil, and I think Werewolf by Night.
Isn't your face on a stamp now because of Damien?
Well, his is. I mean, his is over here.
Okay.
So there's his.
Yeah, there's his, right?
I'm having flashbacks.
Right there. This is the most valuable stamp because this is one of one. The other
Damien made it on the show.
Yeah, man, of course. I'm going to show that, of course, at some point.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
But then, Friday, I'm on Gary B's channel. Saturday, Ray and I are on Cover Slingers.
Busy.
Of course, Mondays, Aaron is doing his claim sales. And Fridays, you have Music Memories, right?
Yeah, not this coming up Friday, though. I'm taking 4th off.
4th of July.
Woo, need the break, you guys.
Yeah. And Tat is still trying to get the house in order, but it's getting there. It's a very close.
Yeah.
So once he does all that, hopefully he'll start making those little videos that he makes.
I hope I can make some good videos.
I should make a Roger stamp. No Roger stamp. That's fine.
I can draw one.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
No, my vision's getting better. I can draw one. I could do like the thinking man.
Oh,
you guys do your home the world.
You guys
I'll do something.
You guys are too much. You guys are too much. All right, everybody.
Much love for you.
Yeah, love you all. You know that. Happy Independence Day to all my fellow Americans.
Yep. Happy 4th.
Have a great
Stay safe
time.
out there.
Be careful if you're shooting off fireworks. Don't shoot off any fingers. That's good advice.
Yeah.
I know somebody who did do that, so that's why I'm saying it. And then I'll see you next Tuesday.